All right, we're recording.
There you go. That fart noise is actually Tim squeezing his fat ass in the chair.
And so it begins. Yeah, so
Has it been 3 years since we've been back? Or
it's been 3 years already since last weekend. This is the first time in 3 years we've done 2 back-to-back podcasts in the same year, I think.
within the same month?
Yeah, same month even. Because we keep saying we're back, but we haven't really been back.
Well, it's like my first time, so.
Yeah, put the mic a little closer. Like, see how we have the microphones?
The first time.
Hey, bro, just pay attention, man.
He doesn't want you to see how he usually uses the mic at home all the way in his mouth.
In my
I
throat.
put these on there so you don't. If you need to adjust it, you just loosen. It's on this side,
This
but
is
you
good,
can
right?
loosen it. You got to get it like right up there, right up there.
We're back for a second episode
Second
of
episode.
2024.
Yep, 2024.
We brought a special ed guest.
I rode the short bus all the way here.
Running out of gas.
Yeah.
What is this story though? Because we've been hanging out for a few hours now. But so you ran out of gas 2 times on the way here?
I did not run out of gas at all.
Let me tell the story.
Yeah, let's hear Lorenzo's side of the story.
No, he didn't run out. He pulled up panicking next to me on the freeway though, smacking his gas tank, and I was like, "This bitch."
All I did was pull up next to him, point down to my fucking gas tank that I need gas. Fucking
Mind
start
you-
splitting lanes. Tell me why he's like 10 miles back because he's too fucking scared to go between the cars.
No, because I don't want to get too far ahead of you, and then fucking you pull
Oh,
over
here
because
we
you're gonna run out of
go.
gas.
Oh,
You don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
Well, what you're on an 88, right?
Yeah.
How? What gear were you in? Second?
I mean, I should have. It still would have been faster than his.
That's what. Yeah. I mean,
I'm
I
scared.
like your bike's nice though. I don't mean those 88s are fun.
It actually is fun. I've ridden a bunch of different bikes, and I don't know why, but there's just something about that motor that just hits different.
It's real smooth. Where it seems like some of the other twin cam motors, I don't know. Like I had a 96. Oh, I still have a 96, but yeah, with that 88. When I rode the 88 for the first time, and I have an 88 in my Road King, it just I don't know. It is something about it. It's like I don't know. It's just super smooth. Like the way the power puts on is super smooth because mine has nothing done to it. Just a
Yeah.
stock 88-inch motor.
What kind of bike you got again?
It's a Dyna.
No, I'm talking to Fathead over here.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You forgot your fucking makes or what?
What you fucking just answer the fucking questions.
So I have a T Sport, 2001 T Sport. Oops, sorry. Yeah, dude, my most recent Harley that I had before was 16 lowrider.
Yeah, because
That bike was all right.
you went a few years without a bike, right?
No, I always
Denise said you can have one.
I got permission, bro.
Dude, he had that bike for like 2 months and then it got stolen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
dude.
happened. That's
Yeah.
right. It got stolen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Third
fuck.
fucking bike.
Did you ever? Whatever happened? Did you ever find nothing? I'm assuming you never found the bike. Never found
Actually, we
people?
did find the bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's all tore
so-
up or what?
It was
Yeah.
all fucked up, dude. Like a bunch of parts taken off of it.
A bunch of parts put on it.
Yeah, a bunch
Really?
of parts. Yeah,
It was like
dude.
somebody riding it around. Or you just,
Yeah.
no
for sure.
shit.
Yeah.
And what did that person say?
So
I never had a motorcycle stolen, so I don't know. I mean, I understand the type of people that steal motorcycles are the same kind of people that steal bicycles,
yeah,
but it's like, when you get caught on a stolen motorcycle, it's like, what happened?
so I never seen the guy that actually took it.
Yeah,
You know Lamar.
Yeah, yeah,
So Lamar.
Lamar stole it.
No.
yeah. Lamar's
So
Mexican.
we,
Calm down.
we had a friend Lamar fucking he called me and he's calling me like 3 times and I can't with you fucking guys.
Oh, I still
breathe.
All right. All right. So Lamar stole your bike.
No. So he called me and he called me like 3 times and I
Hey, dog, don't get back. What are you doing? The dog's trying to sabotage the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in it. We're gonna send you to Idaho where they eat you. Springfield. Sending you to Springfield, dog. Sorry. Continue.
All right. So he calls me like 3 times. I'm like, fuck. We're not on that level of friendship where we call each other.
Yeah.
So I'm like, either something happened to this dude.
Does he know that, or is he gonna find that out now when he listens to this?
He knows that.
Okay, just checking.
So I answer. I call him back. Actually, I didn't answer right away. I called him back, and he's like, dude, is this your fucking bike? So he FaceTimes me. And I'm like, dude, it looks like it, but I'm not sure. I was like, give me a second. Let me pull up the VIN. I was like, you read me off the VIN. Sure as shit, it fucking matched. He's like, it's right here, bro, on this street, yada, yada, yada. So I jet down there. Sure as shit, dude. There it is. I'm like, what the fuck? So this thing was like mangled.
Really?
Like, parts installed on it, taken off that I had on there already. I had just dumped fuck, dude. I think I had the Leather Pros on there for like a week. So someone came up on fucking Leather Pros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, just all the money I put into it. It wasn't like a crazy amount, but still, it was gone within that time frame.
Yeah.
Called the police, told them, hey, bike's right here. You know, what do you want to do? They're like, well, you can take it to your place, or you can fucking wait for us to get there.
So you can basically steal it back.
Right, basically.
And that guy's gonna call the cops on you now.
Fuck no. So fucking dude, I ended up waiting there for like 3 hours for the cop to show up, and
They don't give a fuck about you though.
they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and it was raining, and we're sitting in the car. I had my daughter in the back.
Oh,
Luckily
hell no.
she was asleep, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude. Well, she started to wake up, and like I want to say it was like 5 minutes before I was like, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I was like, they know where it's at. They can fucking pick it up. Someone showed up. They're like, yeah, we're right here, you know, blah, blah, blah. I didn't hear anything after that. Called my insurance. Hey, found the fucking bike. They're like, we'll take care of it from here. They paid me out good on that bike too.
Yeah. Did you get the money back for the parts that you put on it?
Yeah.
Did you get the money back for the parts that they put on it?
No.
And I asked you that about taking the bike back because I have a pretty odd story, and I think I've told this story before though. But at one point in time, we had like an extra car, and we let somebody that we knew take over payments on that car under my name, or sorry, under my wife's name. It wasn't even under my name; it was her car. It was under her name. He took over payments on this car. He was supposed to pay the car off in X amount of time. He did not. It turned into this situation. And finally it came to this point where like the payments weren't coming in and things, like I was trying to chase the payment down and all this stuff. And I was like, this is fucking stupid. I don't want to do this anymore. If you don't have the car paid off by this, time frame, like months, I'm going to come get the car because I've always kept a spare key of the car.
Yeah.
So that time frame came, and I went and I took the car back. And it was like, I felt like I was stealing. I've never stole a car before, but I felt like I was stealing a car.
Yeah,
My
for
adrenaline
sure.
was all hyped up, and I'm just like, doot, doot, and get in the car and drive away. Like it was like, ooh,
Was
fucking
like gone in 60 seconds.
yeah, bro. I was like, calm it down, Nick Cage. And so I took the car, brought the car home. We ended up, being able to pay it off right away, and blah. I got the title and all the stuff. You know what I mean? Because we were going to just go ahead and sell the car now at this point. Once I took the car, I texted the guy and said, I now have possession of the car. If you want the items that were inside the car, let me know. I want the other key. I'll give you the stuff back. It was a pretty simple transaction. It wasn't like, extorting or nothing.
Yeah.
He went and reported the car stolen.
Oh,
So which you're actually not allowed to report the vehicle stolen unless it's registered to you. It was not registered to him. It was registered to my wife.
So how the fuck does that work out?
Yeah, tell me that. I mean, we probably had a case against, a city officials, but we didn't pursue that either. But, it was, so fast forward, a month later or something, she actually was driving me somewhere to get something, like to drop me off to pick up a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
They must have spotted the vehicle and ran the plates or something, or, something that have the automatic things that run. I don't know what happened there, but they must have been waiting for her to leave because she dropped me off. Basically, she stuck around for like maybe 10 minutes and then left. And I stayed there, had to stay there for like another 20 to 30 minutes before I left. On her way home, unbeknownst to me, because I got home before her, which started freaking me out. I get home and she's not home. And I'd ordered like Postmates to basically get there when she was going to get home, right?
if you're not here in 5, I'm going to eat your food.
Yeah, it was like that.
Sweet
And
fast.
so the guy's like texting me like, nobody's here. I'm like, what do you mean nobody's there? Like, just leave it on the fucking porch. I don't know. And I get there, she's not there. And like, I'm starting to freak out. I start calling hospitals and shit. Like, and she dropped me off. We were living in Riverside. She dropped me off in Montclair. So she had to go through multiple cities to get home
For
on the
sure.
freeway and stuff. So I started calling hospitals in different places, like, and then next thing you know, I start calling police stations. I call Ontario Police Department. Yeah, we picked her up a few hours ago or an hour ago or something. I said, what do you mean? Yeah, she was driving a stolen vehicle. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I have the pink slip right here. Literally, it came yesterday. I have it in my fucking hand. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, hold on a minute. And they like get a hold of the cop that's dealing with it and like tell him. He's like, she's like, can you bring the pink slip down to the police station? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, the police station's closed. People are there. You just need to call this number when you get there, and we'll come out when And so I end up going down there, and the cop comes down, and I give him the fucking shit. And I tell him the whole story. And during that time, like they had already talked to him, like the guy, and he's like claiming how, he changed his phone number and all this stuff, so he didn't know I took the car and blah 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 blah. All these lies. Literally, I'm standing there, my fucking phone rings, and it's his phone number. Like he accidentally. Push the button. Like, when you actually, like, you're trying to text someone, you push the wrong button, and you like hang up right away, but it still comes up on the person's screen, And it's like, and I go, really? He changed his phone number? Here, what's this then? What's this right here? The cop, he's like, yeah, I could tell he was lying just by talking to him. And so she got arrested. She got arrested in a car that was registered to her, only her name on the registration. It was titled to her, again, only her. The insurance is in her name. Everything about the vehicle said, I own this vehicle, yet she had 7 police cars, a helicopter, and a dog. They blocked the road off, and I had to go down that road, and I had to turn on a side street. Like I couldn't see it. It was dark time. And it was like another half a mile. I could see all the lights. So she was just face down on the ground over there getting arrested.
Steve drove by, get him!
Yeah, fuck that bitch. And it was just like the crazy, and I'm like even on the phone with the cop or like talking in person, I'm like, it didn't like give you guys a red alarm, like a red flag when everything was in her name. They're like, it kind of red flagged us when she didn't run, because like they're like 99% of the time a stolen vehicle, they drive away.
There's probably a fucking reason for that.
Yeah, and then everything else started not adding up either, and I'm like, so you still arrested her though, and so he's like, well, we've been real nice to her though, like she's,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, thanks, yeah. Good, but they ended up letting her go. But then they told us before we left, they're like, there's a possibility the DA could still press charges against you.
How? What?
And then we never heard from him again. It didn't happen. But at the same time, like, what do you
did
mean?
To scare you, dude.
Yeah.
They probably did to scare you.
I mean, it does because of the situation here. They do have to push the paperwork through, but they did impound the car, and I had to go get it at an impound the next day for like $350.
So you had to pay to get your own.
I still had to
car
get my own car at an impound for being falsely arrested for driving my own car.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was a fucking crazy situation.
Yeah, I saw this video the other day where this guy was on a bike. He's on a crotch rocket or whatever, and I guess he had the plate was down, but he saw that it could flip up. So this guy, he wasn't doing anything. He was in traffic. He was just stopped at a light, and the cop was a car or two behind him. Cop jumped off, and you can see on this guy's camera. Cop runs up, yanks him, and body slams him off the bike. And the dude's like, "Dude," he's like,
I saw that video.
He's like, "What the fuck's your problem?" He goes, "Oh, I thought you were gonna run." He was like, I didn't even know I was being pulled over.
Slams the bike to the ground.
He didn't have the lights on or anything. He was just like, I wanted to get you before you run. He was
Tackled him.
Yeah.
Flying leap tackle.
It was his dad's bike, and he was just like, dude, he's like, and the bike wouldn't start. He goes, "You fucked up my dad's bike." And they didn't give him a ticket or anything. They were just like, they were trying to make it seem like, we're gonna do you a favor, because they knew they fucked up, because they didn't hit with lights or anything. They snuck up on it. He didn't break any laws. They just saw that his license plate could flip, but it wasn't flipped up. They just saw that. They're like, usually that means you're gonna run. He was like, you didn't even try pulling me over. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It was a weird situation.
Yeah. So they do that shit sometimes where they want to, I'm doing you a favor so you don't go fucking tell on me and try and jam me up with some fucking paperwork, blah, blah, blah. That's what they fucking do, bro.
Dude, and I've said it a million times, dude. I'm not an ACAB dude. I'm not a fan of cops. I get nervous around them for no fucking reason. But
you're just like us, brother.
Yeah, bro. all this damn colored skin I got.
You're just like us, brother.
They've always made me nervous. I've never been a fan. I do believe that they need more money. I do believe they need better training. I think that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the crazy things when I watch like all this politics bullshit and these motherfucking Congress people making all this fucking money for the rest of their lives and shit. And we got these dudes that's a hard fucking job. No doubt about it. There's no fucking doubt in my mind that being a cop is a hard fucking job.
Yeah.
And these dudes, and same with teachers. That's a hard fucking job, especially as the young people become so much more disrespectful and doing things for fucking, World Star and all this fucking bullshit and beating up teachers in the class. That's a hard fucking job, man. These people do not get paid enough,
No.
and
Especially teachers.
yeah, and I don't believe cops get paid enough. And it's not even about the pay necessarily, but they definitely don't get the proper training.
Yeah.
If the regular person knows more about the law than the cop does, we have a problem. Like, I know that I don't have to show you my fucking ID just because you asked me for it, unless I did something wrong. If you pull me over for some bullshit that I didn't do, like I watch these fucking cops type shows all the time, and just because it's entertaining. And, dude got pulled over for, I think I mentioned it the last one, got pulled over for his dog hanging out of the car. And so the lady thought that he was out pretty far. She pulled him over. She gets up to the window, realizes he got like this contraption on the window, so the window cannot go down any further. There's no way for the dog to fall out. And that's why she pulled him over. Now, she still asked him for his ID. At that point, I don't have to give you my ID. You didn't pull me over for a probable cause. You pulled me over because you basically thought something that became untrue. You already admitted it on camera that it's untrue. I don't have to give you my ID now. It's not a law for me to have to show you my ID. And that's like, it's stupid, but it's a big deal in some cases. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the moment you tell them no and that you're right, they're going to fucking try to cuff you or something stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, flip shit around.
You tell those motherfuckers no. Oh, fuck, dude, your life's over.
Yep.
And that's what's bullshit. Like, again, proper training. I see a lot of these videos like you're talking about on Instagram or TikTok, or I'm not on TikTok. I do the Twitter. I got really deep into the Twitter lately, just watching shit,
Mm-hmm.
But I see a lot of those kind of videos too, and it's like, I saw one the other day. It broke my fucking heart. This cop pulled up to this people's house and it looked like they were, maybe Georgia or something. I don't know. There's grass, fucking it's green and nice. And the dog runs out there like they don't have and the fucking cop fucking just shoots the fucking dog, dude. And he runs back up to the house and just dies right there on the fucking grass.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've seen it. I know what happens, and I don't fuck with that.
Oh, I had to change it real fast because I was going to probably cry. But I was like, I'll go to jail for life for killing a cop, for killing my dog. I don't give a fuck, dude.
And
fuck, that's so fucked up.
Shit hardly ever happens to them after they do stuff like that.
The dog didn't look like it was trying to. I get it. I don't know. There's got to be a line. I understand they can get bit by a dog, and it can create a safety issue for them. But at the same time, you got to judge the situation. Just because a dog's running towards you, don't fucking shoot it. If my red nose saw you, it's just going to run towards you because it wants to get pet, not because it's going to try to ever bite you. I don't think that dog would bite anybody on the planet. Even if you broke into my house, I don't think that dog would bite you. But just in case you're thinking about breaking my house, my other dog will. But but that dog, of course, because she's a pit, that dog would instantaneously be shot. And
I think it's a big part of a lack of compassion, because that same cop, he was I don't know if he was in the news or whatever, but there's videos of him. He ran over a dog. A guy took his dog out into the alley to go piss.
Oh,
and
he's second offender. Doesn't even care.
So he ran over the dog. And in the video, he's like, "God damn it!" He's like, "I smoked this guy's dog." Like, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I let my dog out to go pee." And he was just like, should have had him on a leash. I think there's a certain point where these guys, they see enough shit where they become desensitized and they don't fucking care. Did you see that shit with Tyreek Hill, football player, last weekend?
Yeah, and I saw the body cam footage, and I don't think those dudes were in the right at all.
It was.
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm glad they weren't white.
Dude, it would have been.
They were like Puerto Rican or some shit. I'm like, thank you.
Here's the whole thing. I think it was handled poorly on
those guys were
ends.
fucking assholes, dude.
But those guys in the position that they have, I feel like they fucked up more. Because I saw this post. I don't know why, but I see some bootlickers on Facebook, and he was just like, "Well, I'll tell you what. If they tell you to roll your window down, you better do it, and you better not tell." I'm like, first of all, it's not against the law to have your window rolled up. It's not against the law.
I mean, from what I saw, they had barely just walked up. Am I wrong about that?
No, they pulled him over for. And here's the other thing too: is for visually estimating him going 20 miles over the speed limit. So they didn't have him on a gun or anything like that. They just looked like he was going faster than the speed limit.
Why was there 4 of them?
Because it's by the stadium, so they're monitoring traffic and stuff like that during game. It was game day.
They thought they were Punch.
Yes. So they overreacted. the dude obviously like was who is cool when they get pulled over. I don't know a single person that's just like, oh fuck yeah, dude. Like people are gonna be pissed off. You have to expect that.
Yeah.
When you work in that when you're in that line of work. So to give this dude a hard time because he's upset for getting pulled over.
I didn't really see him acting that way. And
well, he had the attitude when he said, "Don't knock on my window."
look, you're driving a fucking $500,000 car. Don't fucking knock on my window.
Yeah,
Well, like I don't know. Was he using a flashlight when he knocked on it?
I think he used his hand. He banged on the window with the. But then when they told him like get out, they said get out and then grabbed him at
They
the same
grabbed
time.
him. They yanked his ass.
They didn't
out.
give him a chance to fucking.
His response to
Step
it all,
out.
I saw like an interview with him like the next day or two late, whatever it was, and his response to it I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I fucking could give two shits about famous people or football or sports players or anything.
They got money.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about. They don't. Again, it's just like politicians. They don't give a fuck about you. Why the fuck are we all so divided over them? But his response was like, yeah, he didn't. And again, knock on wood that it wasn't a white person because they couldn't pull the race card as much like that. It seems to normally take place in those situations. But he was just saying that there just isn't be a change between everybody. His response I thought was pretty respectable in the sense of what he was saying. But I do side with him in that situation. I kind of felt that those dudes way overstepped.
Well, those dudes also had prior records of
being cocksuckers.
Yep.
Yeah. Why do we still have? Because they were not only being a cocksucker to him, and okay, like he broke the law. So they got him cuffed up on the side. Okay, but there was people that are rolling up and people that he knew that were filming, right? You see that too, and they're basically saying, if you don't leave, I'm gonna fucking arrest you.
Oh, those were his teammates.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, like
I'm in public property. I can film you all I want. That's the biggest thing that I fucking hate about our government, the whole system, is that all these people forget who pays them. We do. Our tax money pays all these motherfuckers.
100%.
The government, the fucking politicians, the police, the fire department, they all essentially work for us and they are okay with treating us like we are pieces of shit. And that's the biggest problem I think we have. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Let's make sure it was such a deal.
I only got, he's going to text me.
Shut up, fool.
Yeah, no.
Bro.
But, I think it's the whole system is very, again, across the board. Everything's fucked up. Everything's fucked.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough out there.
It is.
It's rough out there for rich, for poor.
The poor need to stick together though.
For sure.
Like I was talking to me and Amy because I'm deep into this politics shit for no reason. I wish I wasn't, but I'm not going to.
That shit'll drag you down, bro.
Oh, dude, I keep. That's the only reason I'm on Twitter. I don't even do anything on Twitter. Like I know one person on Twitter. Like, I don't post really. I don't comment on nothing. Because I'll just like, you're an idiot, I'll just I'll be one of the Twitterers now, but I just go and read. And again, I told him like last time, I get both sides. I'm getting Democrats and Republicans, and they're both saying basically, they're saying what we said 4 years ago. They're saying something new, but it's kind of the same as what they're, it's like, and it's just this weird. And I'm like, man, and I posted it in Facebook this morning. I was like, this shit is so wild to me because we all, at the end of the day, we all got to live next to each other. We all, like, I know my neighborhood because we all hang out, but I could care less if they wanted to vote for somebody else than who I want to vote for.
Yeah.
And isn't that democracy? Like the point of democracy is to say, okay, my viewpoints are XYZ, your viewpoints are, QRS, and I'm going to vote based on those. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. And then we still live next door to each other. If your car needs a jump start, who are you fucking going to call? Like, you're going to call me. You know what I mean? And am I going to not come over and help you because you voted the other way?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, these people don't care about us. They do not. None of them. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. These people do not care about us. They, yes, I think the 4 years we had with Trump were better than the 4 years we just had.
For sure.
I don't believe Trump necessarily cares about, like, he doesn't know my name. He doesn't give a fuck about me. If my fucking car needs a jump, I'm not calling Trump. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I think we need to think in that direction. Like, man, we still got to be neighbors. We still got to walk past each other in grocery stores and help and hold doors for people. Like, it's like manners have gone out the fucking door. There's no respect for your fellow man anymore. Like, everything is, we're like on the verge of a third world country in that like mental sense.
Yeah.
it's fucking out of control.
Everybody's for themselves more nowadays, you know, and
It's
it's like
weird, dude. It doesn't.
I see people that'll be fucking, you know, broken down on the side of the road. Nobody stops to help
No.
anymore. You
No.
know, like I've seen this dude one time, and it was fucking pouring rain. He's pushing his car by himself in the rain. Not one person stopped to help him push his car, and he was like, fucking, I don't know, 20 feet from a fucking exit. He's just trying to get it off to the side.
Tim drove straight home and just told Denise about it. Didn't help him either.
on the way up here, there was a couple of bikes pulled over. Did you see them on the shoulder?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, oh, should I stop? They were so far ahead, and it was like super overcast coming up and foggy and stuff. So I was like, oh no, I think they're cops. Let's just fucking keep going. And then I passed by. There were a couple of club guys or whatever, but I was like,
You're one of those
fuck.
pieces of shit, dude.
no.
I always just try to do like the thumbs up, and if they give you a thumbs up, they're good. If they do a thumbs down, I'll go like this, you know. And if they whatever they do in response, I'll either pull over or won't.
Well, the other day, so I forgot what I was doing. I went home I was coming home from work, and I saw a guy over on Magnolia underneath the freeway. His bike was parked on the shoulder, and him and his chick were sitting on the curb.
You were parked underneath the
No,
freeway
he
a
was,
bridge.
He was parked
Fucking
under the
weirdo.
freeway. It's like under the overpass or whatever. And
getting Z jobs,
ZJ's.
ZJs.
So I seen him when I was going home, and I was like, "Fuck," because I saw him when I was getting on the freeway. He was past the freeway entrance where I was trying to get onto. So I was just like, "Fuck." So I was like, let me go home, drop off the truck. I had to go. I was going somewhere, and I got my bike, and then I went around back that way. It was out of my way, and I said, if that guy's still there, I'm going to see if I can help him if he needs help. And he was there, and I guess he had a flat tire, and I mean, he was pumped at somebody. He was like, dude, he was like, nobody stopped.
Nobody stops.
He's like, I've been here for an hour and a half and nobody stopped. He was like, I mean, I'm waiting for a tow truck. It's all good, bro. I was like, you got water? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I went down to there's a liquor store right there on the corner. He's like, I went to the liquor store and grabbed the water, and I'm all set. But
The unfortunate part though is that I think the world is a little weirder. Like it's a weirder place, you know what I mean, altogether. And you know, we've seen way too many documentaries now. Like too many murder documentaries and
Fucking
shit. Dude.
Netflix.
Yeah, like and we watched Jeffrey Dahmer one too many times, you know, and it's like, you know, I saw a little experiment though, again on fucking stupid fucking Twitter, and it was like they had the hood up on the car, and it was a dude that was, you know, the normal dressed dude, and like a chick kind of dressed a little like, you know, and they had this little like smoke machine in the hood, in underneath the hood that was like pushing smoke out, right?
Uh-huh.
And so he'd be standing out there with like, you know, trying to get some help, and just
Oh.
worm, 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 and she's like hiding behind the hood, right? And then they switch spots.
What the
Oh, fuck! The amount of people that pulled over for her, where it was like crazy, one after another. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, at the same time, like I'm gonna pull over to help any kind of female. It doesn't matter how they're dressed necessarily, you know, or how they look.
Yeah.
More than a male, because if you can't change a tire as a male, you shouldn't have a car. You know what I mean? Like you should just turn your purse in. You know what I mean? And ride
You
the
hear
bus.
that, Lorenzo?
Bro, when we hitchhiked out of Born Free last year, Lacey was like, "Are we really hitchhiking?" And I was like, "Yeah, but you got to go first though, because they'll stop for you. They're not
Yeah.
going to stop for me."
No, maybe you showed a little cheek.
Yeah, put them things
Or
out
put
there.
your fucking hair up.
Oh yeah, get your scrunchie in.
Fuck you, bitches. No hair, have an ass.
I don't even know if I'd want that hair. If somebody tried to give it to me, if I had to choose between going bald and fucking looking like I'm 75 or having that fucking hairstyle, I'll stick with what I got.
Bald
there,
all
big
day,
guy.
baby.
Yeah.
Bitches ain't got a choice.
No, you're right.
Sorry
you.
ass genetics.
I mean, I can get hair plugs.
Mm.
Look like Steve Carell.
Bro, I heard that shit's bad.
Yeah, I would never do that shit. I'd like to get my hair lasered
Wait,
off.
Steve Carell has hair plugs?
Oh yeah.
No.
Watch The Office first season and watch The Office second season. Got hair plugs in
Damn.
between for sure, 100% guaranteed. You know, unless somebody puts like a fucking Miracle Grow on his fucking hair, dude. A totally different hairline in the second season, like going bald in the first season.
Did you watch that shit, Tim?
Nope,
You never watched The Office?
not really.
What do
I
you
watched
watch?
it. I watched a few episodes, but
What does Denise watch?
Here we go.
No, what do you guys watch?
we
Sons of
honestly,
Anarchy, bro. That's all he
we
watches.
just started watching Sons of Anarchy again.
Yeah.
Just because there's nothing else to fucking watch.
You didn't watch
but-
those shows that I told you to watch?
No, I'm gonna start.
Okay,
but
yeah,
I gotta put
You
it
gotta
in
rewatch
order,
these
you
for the
know?
third-
Yeah,
One
once you
time?
already started, it's
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I
you're on
can't-
the path now. I get it.
It would kill me.
So do you guys? Okay, here's a weird question because I had a friend over that, and him and his wife don't watch TV together. You know what I mean? Like, I know multiple people that don't do this, but like me and my wife, we watch TV together.
Mhm.
she likes to watch all those murder documentaries and all Dateline and all that weird fucking shit. And it's just like, well, when I'm working on the computer, or I'm in the shop, or I'm gone because I'm often gone, she watches that shit. But what it's like is if I'm here paying attention, we watch something we want to watch together,
For sure. That's
which
how
is
it should be.
Yeah, which is good and bad, because then like you find something that, or like something new that just came on and she's not around. You're like, oh, I want to watch this, but I'm like, fuck, I know she's gonna want to watch it
gotta
too.
wait.
Yeah, I gotta fucking wait,
Dude, our house is rough because Lacey just likes to watch bullshit.
What kind of like?
I don't
She
know.
likes to watch like Real Housewives.
So she's watching this.
Lorenzo likes to watch Real Housewives.
No, she's watching this new show. I don't. It's like Love Island Mormon edition or some shit like
yeah.
that. And like, so I'm downstairs.
My daughter said that's a real popular show.
Dude, so she fell asleep watching this, and not this particular show, but she was watching Love Island, I think it was, or something. I forgot what it was, but whatever popular show was out on Netflix. And I remember I saw she was falling asleep, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, I'm gonna crash out in a minute anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about changing it. It was just these fucking chicks just jumping on dudes' laps. These dudes are like partnering up with chicks, and then they bring in this other whore, and she just jumps on dudes' laps and starts making out. I'm like,
That was Brazzer's house, bro.
this should be called Whore Island. This is what this is. I was like, and then she wakes up, and I was like, what kind of horse shit are you watching like on TV? Like,
Bro, that's all it is. Like sometimes, like Denise will watch those girly shows, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I get
you get sucked into it quick. Yeah.
oh, hell no.
And so I start watching. But like, dude, if you pay attention, like,
Hey, bro, don't say hell no. You didn't change the fucking channel.
I went to sleep.
She was over there snoring. You're over there like, yeah, get on here.
I
Come on, girl.
too.
Yeah.
She picked a good one.
Yeah, I can see that bulge.
Dude, if you pay attention to it, they all end up fucking each other.
Oh, yeah.
They all pass around, amongst each other, and it's a fucking mess.
My wife Amy does not watch stuff like that.
Oh, fuck.
We do not like. We will watch some rom-coms from time to time, but it got to be like my wife would be like, if she was a guy, we'd hang out with her. You know what I mean? She's not like a super girly lady at all. So it's like it's great because I don't got to watch none of that bullshit.
Lacey will only watch those type of Love Island shows or MTV's The Challenge.
Nope.
That's all she fucking watches. We try and watch series together, and she just always fucking falls asleep, and you can't watch it without me. So like I'm like on season 6 of The Ranch on Netflix. She hasn't seen a single episode.
And that's what you watch without her?
Yeah, like as soon as I go upstairs, I just turn it on to that, and then she just goes to sleep, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
fine, go to sleep. And then I try to get her to watch like she's terrible at movies. Like I don't think she's ever seen The Sandlot.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
bro. She hates.
You married her?
She hates that I watch Top Gun more than once.
Wait, first one or Maverick?
Both.
Huh.
Anytime they're on, I'll fucking
I've
watch
only
them.
seen the original Top Gun maybe like 2 times in my life.
Same.
I'm not really that big of a fan of Tom Cruise. Yeah. You want to cancel the podcast?
No, I'm.
Oh, just kidding.
He looked like
yeah,
it, right?
he looked like he's like,
How do you not like?
His eyes started getting all
How do
watery.
you not like Top Gun? Goose,
yeah, that's great.
Iceman.
Yeah,
Groot?
chicken. I don't know. Like fucking whatever.
Fuck, man, that was a good movie.
I do like. I mean,
That's
I like. Like if I were to say I want to watch a movie that has like helicopters and airplanes, I like Black Hawk Down way better.
For
I'll
sure.
watch that movie way
different, though.
more.
That's a gnarly.
I like those kind of war movies though.
And that was like that's based off a true story.
That's fine. So I think Top Gun was too.
Oh, right.
I saw Maverick once. I thought it was okay.
It's a good ass movie.
It was a little cheesy for my liking.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I'm not saying Tom Cruise is not a good actor or nothing. I think he definitely was, and I'm sure he still is. Just over the years, I think maybe like I used to love Mission Impossible, those movies and
I
stuff.
think those movies are great though.
I think after like number 19, I kind of just lost interest. You know what I mean? Like it just becomes like the same fucking shit. You know,
sure.
like you can like that's like have you watched The Boys on Amazon?
No.
Oh, The Boys
Boys
is
is
the
great.
best, dude.
Well, like the next season is going to come out, and that's the last season. They're done.
Yep.
They said they're not going to do another season, which they could. It's an easy show to do another season if you hold on, let me see. I think this guy's here. He's here. All right, you guys talk about something else. Or go pee. Or we'll take a break. Take a break?
Yeah.
I'll take a break. We'll be right back.
And he went inside his fucking dick hole, sneezed, grew back to normal size. This dude fucking just exploded.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, the show's so fucking
You have
gnarly.
to watch it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch it.
Oh no.
Two blowing up a dick.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, it's what you do every day.
It-
That's a really good-
blowing a dick and blowing up a dick. He's just trying to blow it up like. No, it's a fuck. It was the gnarliest show. You know who told me to watch it was Ryan Crucy a couple years ago when it first came out. He's like, "You guys got to watch The Boys," you know. And then we watched it. Me and Amy were like, "Holy!" Because it's like if superheroes were real in today's society, like political bullshit, like, you know, making these people to like look good in front of the public eye, but really they're just normal fucking pieces of shit people. You know what I mean? Who believe they're better than you because they have superpowers and they just fucking fuck with people nonstop, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch it.
Oh, it's great. Well, like the opening scene is so good.
Yeah, dude.
It's like the guy was with his girlfriend, right? And he's, you know, they're holding hands, whatever, and she takes one step off the curb into the street. One's like just, you know,
Smoked.
the guy who would be like the Flash, you know, can run super fast, 1,000 miles an hour, just fucking blasts straight through her, fucking disintegrates her. He's just holding hands now, fucking rips her fucking, you know, whole body completely off from her hands, and she blows up into a million pieces. And he's all bloody as fucking, like stops and looks back and just goes, "Fuck," and then just keeps fucking running.
Dude, it's
Spoiler
wild.
alert.
It's
Yeah.
wild. You need to watch it.
There's 4 seasons.
There's so much shit we gotta watch though.
There's a lot, dude. TV, that's the problem with TV's so addicting.
I'm still trying to work on Lacey watching like decent movies. I told her let's watch The Gladiator.
That sounds like a lost cause, dude, altogether. I'm just gonna, we've only talked about it for like 3 minutes. I would stop.
Yeah,
Just watch. You're one of those households that
like
probably just watch your own shit.
every time like I ask her if you
Hear
see
that,
this
Lacey?
movie, she's like, no. I'm like, you want to watch it? No. I'm like, oh, bro, how do I not have like 3 domestic violences right now? Like,
You only have 2.
fuck. Yeah.
So you guys watch shows together, though. You
Fuck
and
yeah,
Denise,
dude. Like we have our times too. Like if she wants to watch something that I'm not into, I let her watch it. I'll go to the room, or you know, vice versa, and I'll watch my own shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'll put my headphones in, watch it on my phone. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But most of the time, 90% of the time, we find something that we both like to watch.
So what do you guys do when she wants to watch fucking, you know, Love on the Spectrum or whatever? You watch Love on the Spectrum.
I
When she
watch
wants to
Love on the
watch
Spectrum.
when she wants to watch Love Island Mormon Edition, what are you doing?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. That's your TikToking away.
Yeah, or I'll just go downstairs and start
Practicing
eating
his
cookies and
dances.
shit.
Just I take the time to go eat.
It's not practice. It's choreography, bitch. Get it right.
Choreography eating.
Fat
I
ass.
can't even spell that, bitch. Shut up.
You can't spell that.
Probably can't.
Fuck. Nah, we're pretty good about trying to split stuff up. I just can't get into it. I just let her watch TV because I know she's gonna pass out in 10 minutes anyway. I get mad though when it's like 10:30. I was like, damn bitch, you're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Fuck, man.
You're slipping her a melatonin gummy and shit.
I'm trying to watch at least 2 episodes of a show before I have to pass out.
Like I'm Billy Madison. You go to sleep or I'll put you to sleep. Give you a warm glass of shut the hell up. Yeah, no, like I have a buddy. I was with him yesterday, and he's like, yeah, you know, she watches her shows, and then she goes in the bedroom, watches her shows, and I watch my shows, and then when I go to sleep because he wakes up early to go to work, then we switch because he goes to bed, and then she'll go out to the family room watch her shows. Like, oh, all right. Well, I mean, I know people do that. Like, it's not a thing, but
Balance,
it's like, yeah, it's because me and Amy just like I think we spend too much time together, always together. So we watch.
That's your best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it is.
After me.
After, yeah. Excuse me.
Best.
You can only have one best friend.
We call her best friend too.
No, I mean, I think it's good though. I think it's good that our relationship is that way. You know, I like spending time with her, and we like the same shows. Like the only time I got to watch shit I don't want to watch. I don't necessarily always want to watch the murder shows. I don't mind watching them, but sometimes it's like, all right, how many more times can we watch fucking, you know, people get killed like this? Let's watch really people get killed.
Yeah.
Like, let's watch, you know, Jason Statham kill somebody. You know what I mean?
I don't think there's anything wrong. I remember because I remember being single forever, bro. Like,
Yeah, you were single for a real long time.
Yeah, I was.
Too fucking long.
Yeah, bro. And this guy met me not in my like prime single days, but
You didn't have a fucking prime.
bro. Fuck you, bitch. Just Amazon. Fucking. Like I didn't understand. Like I was like, why the fuck are you hanging out with a chick all the time? Let's go fucking do something. Like
I get that too.
We'd always hang, but now I get it. Like I'm always with we're always together.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem with it. But then there's times where like for sure I'm just like, dude, we need to hang
Sometimes
out.
you
Sometimes
need it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like Tim's been coming around a lot lately. He's been
She let you out, huh?
he's at the hip.
Let's be honest. You were on lockdown for a few years.
Fuck no.
Yes, you bro.
Nah.
bro.
Was not. Was he not?
Bro.
Bro.
No.
I remember when we went to the river for Lorenzo's bachelor party. That was like the first time you left the house besides going to work.
Oh,
in like
here we
2 years.
fucking go.
We didn't even leave the county yet, and you were fucking like Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
bro.
remember how? Oh, I'll never forget
Dude,
that.
he was so hammered by the
He
time
was
we
so
got there.
he was turned up.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck you guys.
It's all right. I get it. I mean, I
he
ain't
gets off the leash for one fucking weekend
Yeah.
and can't control himself.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if Denise heard the shit you were saying, is all. I mean,
She ain't gonna hear it.
just kidding.
We'll edit it. Dude, I love his wife too. She's,
Oh yeah, she's great.
thug, bro. She's thug.
She's great. I like her.
That's probably why he
I'm
has to hang
talking
out.
shit.
If he goes anywhere without her, she gonna beat his ass.
I
Right.
pick and choose my battles, bro. I have to.
I'll never forget it though. I remember the night before. I remember seeing this in your story, like, I've never been away from my
Oh, that's right.
I don't know how I'm gonna. I could read. That's how I was reading it, and I could see your lip trembling in the what you words you typed, and I'm like, this fool's fucking crying right now.
The first time away for 3
Breathe,
days.
Renz, breathe.
And then we didn't, man. We were at Walmart in San Diego still. You're
Oh,
just like, yeah, motherfuckers, like, ripping your fucking shirt off like Hulk Hogan and shit.
Waving his, showing his titties out the window on the fucking 8 freeway,
I
bro.
was like, holy shit, man. Who let the dogs out?
Dude.
Fuck you guys.
I get it.
No,
I
that
get
was
it.
a good fucking time though.
That was fun.
That was real fun.
That was a fun trip. I kind of miss. I don't think I've done anything like that since then. If you fucking pull this shit off the table, dog. I tried to push it over this way, hoping they wouldn't get over there.
I don't think I've ever seen someone defend a chair like you did.
You know, I just hold down my zone. You know what I mean? That's the thing, though. Like, again, I told Sean why people pick fights with him, because I watched Sean all fucking night. I could see exactly what Sean was seeing, but I was sitting in front of the mirror. I could see everybody behind me, but Sean goes like this.
Yeah, dude. Sean got a staring problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
Sean wants to, and then he looks at these people that are with like girls, and he's watching the girl and the guy, and then he throws the nod at the guy, like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like a friendly nod, but that's not how it's perceived. You know what I mean? Like, and so that's why you get in fights, Sean.
Well, when he
And
stares
then-
at him, he sizes him up too.
yeah, and then Sean's all, "Yeah, I think you're right."
No, you know the first time I met Sean was at
He was sizing you up.
we were sizing each other up, bro. We met up at we were at a place, and it wasn't a gay bar, and he was a friend of my friend. I guess his family grew up with my friend's family, and so that's how they knew each other. And then, you know, we walk in there, and he was like, "Oh, it's my boy Sean," you know, blah blah, blah, what's up? And then we're sitting like across the bar, and he's just dogging me, bro. Just like, are we fighting? Like, what the fuck? And I was just like, all right, fuck it, we'll fight. And then he turns out to be like one of my closest best friends.
Yeah, not
It's
your
a good
best,
thing you
not your
didn't
best friend,
fucking
no.
fight, because that hand wouldn't have made it.
Bro, I feel like the hand would have held up better when I was younger. I drank more milk back then.
More milk. More milk.
You need some milk.
That was a fun time. It is interesting though. Like, yeah, the whole weekend was interesting. It was a fun weekend. There's
No,
a lot going on.
It was a good getaway for sure.
Oh yeah.
It was a good getaway.
I haven't done. I mean, I've had little things, but I haven't done anything like that since then.
Going out to Martinez that time, because it's fucking chaotic when you go out there like during the big weekend.
I don't want
want
to do none of that shit. I don't like being
Yeah,
around that
going
many
out
people.
there on the off weekend, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I
chill.
don't, that's why I don't really care, like we were talking about, like Glamis and stuff. I don't really care to do Glamis that much. I don't like being around big groups of people like that.
Yeah.
People just get too careless,
For sure.
too drunk and careless. Like I
Yeah.
used to like to do that shit when I was younger, like going to the river for fucking Labor Day weekends, and you know, and that was a great time. But
Oh,
now it's like everybody's too fucking careless, man, and I don't want to be involved in that shit, dude.
so we took Tim out for the first time on a side by side out through fucking
Make out
Riverside.
point.
Yeah, we took him out to Make Out Point,
Yeah,
and I think that was your first time out there, right? Like on
Yeah.
a side by side.
you got pregnant,
Yeah.
right?
Bro,
Yeah.
he sounded like it was like a
3
kid
months
singing his
today.
first titty in the wild. Like,
It's fun though, huh?
Dude,
You know,
it was super
wee!
fun. Hey, at least I was saying fucking we. We were over here telling me to call fucking 911.
because I couldn't breathe because your fat ass was squishing me in the back. Fucking move that seat up, bitch. God damn.
Were you squished?
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
bro.
No.
Well, look at his fucking stomach. Of course he's squished.
A fucking that 5-point harness was too tight. We need the extra
I'm
large
surprised that
back there.
Oh, you didn't adjust it at all? There's like kids that sit back there.
So I was short of breath everywhere, dude.
Oh yeah, that sucks. No, it's fun. I like that. I mean, I don't know. I like those things. They're super
Dude,
fun.
that was probably the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
On something.
Harleys
like
are fun. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. It's those are chaotic, but a little bit more controlled because you're in an environment that nobody else is in.
We had that thing on 2 wheels.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I felt it 2 different times for sure.
that. Was that should happen twice.
Yeah,
I thought for sure we're rolling over. I knew Renz was gonna cry.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
and that you know you try to like you definitely would try to like move the weight in the seats to like even it out, but obviously with 3 of us, there's no way to make the weight even, you know. And so I could definitely driving, especially in that turn track, can feel when we would turn towards your guys' side and have you guys on the outside, you know, it wanting to like.
Damn,
you know.
he called you fat.
That's that big ass head of yours.
Fuck you thick and nugget.
Fucking Chunk Norris over here. Fucking Snack Sparrow.
Fuck you, bitch. You look like your dream car is a fucking ice cream truck. Fuck you.
But man, it's fun. Those things are they're way overbuilt and super dangerous, and it's a lot of fun.
Dude, but you drove that thing like a fucking
I
G.
love it, dude. I love it so much.
And I feel like you kind of kept it low key
I do, yeah.
because we're in there. I was like, dude, you probably ride the fucking shit out of this thing when nobody's in here.
Yeah. I'll get a little bit crazy because you know again, and it was just weight distribution too. You don't want to get too crazy because you know I do not want to roll it. I've never rolled one. I had a Rhino when they first came out years and years and years ago, and then I got this one now 2 years ago. I've never rolled one yet. I've never rolled any vehicle yet, and I definitely don't want to.
Well, that shit almost happened today.
I've had it way worse. we got into a weird. I took when Dylan and Will and Bronwyn one time, we all went out, you know, and when I first got it and we were out there and we got like lost on this like single track. It turned into like a dirt bike trail, not for this. And I'm just kind of following it, thinking that it's going to come back and like go back to the trail because it did hook around. We ended up getting up on this one section where it was literally off tilt, you know, and we tried to go up this one section and the car just went like,
holy fuck.
and everybody just went and like everybody stopped breathing and everybody just paused. Nobody fucking moved. And the car kind of settled back down forward.
No way.
And if we would have rolled, we were going to roll down a hill. We were like on the side of a hill. And I just said, nobody move. And I just slowly put it in reverse and just fucking gassed it. And just to get us back out of that little fucking section, you know, and nobody died and we didn't roll. And I'm like, all right, we're good.
Fuck, bro.
That was the sketchiest one I've had. Like I could feel it like shift on us. And you know, the reality is it's got like 30 inches of travel. So it probably never actually got the 2 wheels off the ground, but it just kind of felt like, you know, we were probably close, but
It's maxed out.
yeah, it was, I've definitely had that one was my scariest one. And I know certain trails like where we have to like, where we came down that one and we got to shift right away to that other one, you know, it'll definitely get on like 2 wheels right there, you know, but
dude, there was at least 100 different times where I was seeing you fucking drive and I'm like, I would have crashed there. I would have crashed here. I would have crashed there. And you were just going through it.
Oh, dude, it's the funniest thing ever.
I felt pretty comfortable back there because he tells me he's back there at night just fucking smashing around with his homies. And I'm just like, he knows this thing like the back of his hand. I was like,
it's
dude, I looked over at him. He's like playing fucking Forza in real life.
Oh, yeah. And we went to the Biltwell 100, and like when we go out there, we just take the car, and then we just go, like I told you, cruise around. We went to the Trona Pinnacle and stuff. And that day we did a 100-mile loop. And Amy says, every time I look at you, you're just like fucking smiles ear to ear, just and hauling ass through. And I'm like, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
Driving off road like that's the best thing in the world. And that's the weirdest thing too. Like I say, I want to move out of California, and here's the weird part. I do love off-roading like that, and I don't want to sell it and get rid of it and not be able to do it. Well, you don't realize that is not a thing that's everywhere. Texas doesn't really have off-road trails because Texas does not have BLM land. So like when you go to like Lucerne Valley, Glamis, all these, that's all BLM land. Like they created that land for whatever reason, probably so that one, nobody can buy it, but two, that, you know, we have a place to go essentially to do that stuff. Well, Texas, the way I understand it, I read about it one time, but I'm going to mess up details. But the way I understand it, basically, Texas was already basically all owned land by farmers and ranchers and stuff. So they said, nah, we're not doing that. So they do have like off-road parks. And the way I understand those are like tracks. They would have like a side-by-side like track type thing. And then they have like, it gets different in different areas. Like we're like side-by-sides, do like mud bogging. There's actually a side-by-side series on Amazon. And it's like this little circuit of mud bogging shit. You know what I mean? And then they fucking they'll put like fucking 55-inch fucking tractor tires on these fucking cars, dude. They'll be so fucking tall.
That's wild.
And they go and they fucking put them through these like.
Oh no, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this like on TikTok. Like I was like, why are they putting these giant tires?
That's
And that
wild.
was in Texas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like the way off-roading is changes based on where you are, like in the country. So like California, I feel like our style, you have like the section people that do like the Jeep stuff or like the rock crawling stuff, but a lot of it is either sand dunes or it's like desert racing like style. To me, and that's like what I see. I'm not like this super big off-road guy, but you know, that's what I see, and that's what I like to do, the desert racing stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because those cars, it is crazy. If you get into whoop sections that are 2 feet deep, you go slow, you're going like this. You go 60 miles an hour, you're skipping across
Right
the top of
over
them
it,
and just
yep.
fucking like it's water. And it's the craziest shit, man. But they're super fun. I don't want to get rid of it.
Don't.
No, I don't plan on it.
I need to fucking come out here more.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need- We need to go out more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I wish people would get more because I just want to go camp and do that. Like it's the funnest time, like out in the desert, you know, camping, and then all day you're just out ripping fucking trails and fucking off, and you know, and then fucking come home back to the camp,
Yeah.
do a fire and drink beer.
Nice adrenaline rush.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
it's good for the kids too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up out in the desert. Like we started dirt bike riding when I was 6th or 7th grade, and then camping and dirt bike riding. You know, and we had a dirt bike group that I don't even know how we knew these people, but all of a sudden we had this group, and I still actually talk to people from that group from time to time. You know what I mean? And we all went out. We would go out for like Thanksgiving. We would go out for New Year's Eve. We go out like, you know, it's kind of got a season, you know, once it kind of, the weather starts cooling down and like through the beginning of the year. So the end of the year, the beginning of the year, you know, and we go out, I think 5-6 times through the season, and we'd all go camp at a certain place, and then you go ride, and you do group rides with everybody. You just go out on your own, like all this shit. You're out there for the whole weekend, you know, everybody's kind of making food together. You got a big campfire at night, and then, you know, the kids are all playing or doing whatever the fuck. And then, you know, it's good for the kids. I don't know. I love it. That's the way. I mean, you know, if I would have had money when my kids were little, I would have done the same thing.
For sure.
Well,
You
so
know.
it's kind of like new, right? This kind of stuff.
Dirt bike riding?
No, I mean like side by side shit.
Side by side. Well, I mean, so side by sides have basically kind of been around since like I think around 2013 ish.
Mhm.
To the point to where like that's when like I think the Rhino came out. Was it 13? Maybe it was before that. But yeah, somewhere around there, like, you know, mid 2000 area, you know, like 2008 maybe, something like that. But anyway, that's when like the Rhino came out, and I think to me, the Rhino was like the first side by side. That was the car that they were making long travel kits for.
The OGs.
Like, yeah, like that was the car that they started racing right away. Like because there was when they came out, they were essentially a ranch vehicle. They all had dump beds. You know, you pull a lever and it would dump the bed. They were basically made to drive around your property, put fucking shit in the back of it, you know, help, you know, hay bales or whatever. But the Rhino was a Yamaha one. It was not like it was fast. They were fucking slow, dude. They were like maxed out at like 28 miles an hour. They were fucking slow as shit,
Really?
you know? And it was just like a same size of a golf cart. It was just 4-wheel drive. And the tires were fucking not even that big. You know what I mean? But you could take it out and you could fucking climb hills in them and fuck off. And then they made long travel kits for them and started racing them and stuff. And it kind of became a thing after that. And then some of the other companies started making them, you know, and trying to make them, because like Polaris at that time had their, which I think was the Ranger or something along those lines. Maybe it was still the Razor. I don't remember now. But it was more like wider, and it was like more of a ranch vehicle. You couldn't do the same thing as you could do with the Rhino. You couldn't do the long travel and stuff like that on it. And so, and over the years, it's just kind of progressed. And years ago when the Can-Am came out, I was like, oh man, I want the Can-Am, the Maverick, you know? And, you know, over time, it finally was like, I'm getting one now, you know? And it took me a long time, and it's where I live too. Again, if I couldn't leave my driveway in it, I wouldn't even have one.
Yeah.
They're fucking expensive for one. They're not cheap. You can get them cheap used, but they're not cheap. And it's just like the thing. I mean, the tires are not cheap. Just the little things that you got to do. You know what I mean? Those tires wear, obviously. Look at the rocks and bullshit. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, and then you got to have insurance, and you got to have a
Yeah.
trailer, then you have to have a place to park it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's a lot. It's
Shit
a lot.
adds up quick.
It does, like anything, you know, and it's like, but fuck, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'd like to get a boat, but I don't know. I think I live in a good spot for a boat because we do have like Lake Paris not far
Mhm.
from here. And I don't want like a jet boat. I just want a pontoon boat anyways. I wanna
Yeah.
fish and cook hot dogs at the same time.
I just feel like boats I don't know. Everyone that I know that has a boat just always has problems with the fucking.
That's
boat.
kind of how it seems. Well, they say, but was it bust out another 1,000?
Yeah,
That's what boat stands for.
It's not. It's fuck.
We had a boat too as a kid. Like my dad had a boat, and that was the other thing. Like so, summertime we were at the river, wintertime we were dirt bike riding. You know what I mean? So, and I do remember it, and we had a lot of fun at the river. Like it was a good time, and I for you know, I mean, I haven't been in the water like since Martinez. I mean, I've been in a pool or something, but all summer long it was so hot this summer, and I was just like, man, all I want to do is like be in the middle of a fucking lake and jump off of a boat into the fucking ice cold, you know, like when you get below that layer and it's like hot, cold all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all summer long I just could feel it in the back of my head, like, man, I want to do that.
The boat's fun, man. We took it out a couple of weeks ago, and
How many times did you use it this summer? Once?
No, I think that was the second or third time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were planning to go almost every weekend, but I fucked up the bimini top. Fucking broke.
I thought it was just a strap where the whole pole broke.
Yeah, the pole broke, the strap holding it to the boat broke, and so it kind of disintegrated. There's fucking the poles that form the bimini top are floating or not floating. They sunk to the bottom of fucking El Cap Lake. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I mean, you can run the boat, but
fucking breaking, bro.
it's too fucking. It's $190 to fucking replace it.
Why haven't you replaced it yet?
Oh, fuck you. I'm not the one that orders shit at the house. I don't have
Gotta
that
get approval.
I don't have that control anymore.
It's in the Amazon cart.
Wish list.
Last time I had control of being able to order anything, I ended up with a fucking 128 motor in my bike.
Man, that was a few years ago too.
Yeah, no.
He ain't seen his money in a long time.
I don't, bro. I get a little fucking envelope. I put it in my lunchbox and drop it off in the kitchen.
Yep.
And that's it.
I don't fucking have control of money either. I kind of like it better that way. Like if money's good, I have control of our money. But when money's tighter, I'm like, I don't even want. Like I make cash from time to time, and I'll even give the cash. Like I'll keep like so if I sell like a part, like on Facebook Marketplace, say I sell something for like $800, I keep 100, and I'll give her the 700. You know what I mean? Because I just like I need a little bit of money in my pocket. Because even I've never had access to our personal bank account. Not that I don't have a card, I've never activated it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got that all like kind of like organized and situated. I don't want to fuck it up.
No, I hear you.
So you know, I just kind of leave that to her. And if I don't have cash, then
I tell her like when I do the same thing when I sell stuff on Marketplace or the M8 Trader. I prefer cash. I sold some bags the other week, and he ended up doing Zelle. I don't have Zelle. My wife has Zelle.
Yeah, me too.
So I had to give my wife's Zelle account info, and then she got the money, and I was like, fuck, man, I ain't got no I call it my walking around money. I don't got no walking around money. But the thing is, like, if I see cash laying around the house, I'll fucking, like a little tweaker, I'll swoop that up.
Bro, see, I'm the opposite when it comes to cash. Like, I have cash in my wallet right now. That's been in my fucking wallet for like 2 months.
You need me to take that for you?
Yeah, you're gonna today. Oh. No, but
what's up, girl?
Suck that pee-pee.
Nah, but I don't know. I just like when it's in my, I won't spend it. I forget about it. Now, if it's on the card, fuck, I whip that card out all the fuck. Here you go. Buy this. Buy
right
that,
there. This is the guy I just sold that seat to. Bring cash. I told him. He said, "Oh yeah, of course." I said, "You'd be amazed how many people don't bring cash, then want a Zelle. I don't have Zelle, so my wife takes the money."
Dude, that's what it is. So whenever she gets the cash, I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm never gonna see that again."
Yeah.
But I mean, at some point we are. She's good with all that stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I don't ask no questions. I have too many kids for me to be in charge of spending any.
Do you guys have a joint account?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a joint account, so I'm just like, if I see something like, fuck, I want shoes, bro. I see so many good deals on shoes. I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, what do you think? And she was like, if you want it, I'm just like, yeah, but I'd rather get the Bimini top and then do this and do that. And just like,
Yeah.
if that deal's good. Mostly because I know my birthday's coming up and my wife usually does pretty well.
What is she gonna get you for your birthday? The Bimini top?
Probably.
I mean, that's fine.
Probably.
It's hard. I don't ever need anything. Like, I mean, you know, fucking shoes, yeah, but like, she's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I don't fucking want anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's how my wife is though too. It's hard to get her a gift because she'll never talk about anything that she needs or wants. She'll just go do or get whatever she wants.
Yeah, and we're adults though. It's like, what do you? I mean, if you're doing okay, you shouldn't really have to really need much, right?
You know what I did for her birthday this year?
Nothing.
She had mentioned that she had seen, she wanted to do one of these. It's this new thing that's out where they do scalp treatments where It's like it's like massage therapy for your scalp. Like they do a special wash and they have the special machine go over and like all these different jets.
I got a pressure washer.
That's exactly what it's what it is. It's a pressure washer with different tips on it, and she wanted to do that. So I went and got her one of those.
Did you do it with her?
No, fuck no.
I was wondering if that's when you started growing out your hair.
No. I'm not letting anybody touch these beautiful locks. But it's funny when the place I went to,
It looks so greasy.
the place I went to, I'm just gonna give her a gift card,
Uh-huh.
and then she can go and make her whatever appointment
She never
wants to
went.
go. Well, no. So the place I found it was a sketchy part of El Cajon, and I was just like, this building doesn't sound right. So I go over there anyway, and it's like an old apartment complex they turned into a business complex, and there's no signage on the door and the window.
Oh,
It
that's a
just-
jerk off massage parlor.
Well, that's what it looks like, bro. I'm like, well, maybe we are getting joint.
Yeah, maybe we are getting
massages.
happy endings.
So I call the number on there because it says appointments only, and it's somebody's cell phone. It doesn't have their business on the
Yeah,
voicemail. It's just
Jerk off place.
it's just a generic like leave a message. And so I was like, no, fuck this. So I go on Google and I find a place next to us in Santee, and I was like, oh, even better. And I'm thinking in Santee, there's like a main town center parkway where everything is Crumble Cookie, Costco,
I've never been to
Target.
Crumble Cookie.
Oh, it's good, bro.
Dude, it's the best.
Yeah, I love
You gotta
cookies.
go.
So I go online, I order, I see the pictures, I was like, this place looks legit. So I fucking ordered her the gift card. This shit's expensive, bro. Like, fuck. I probably should have done my homework on it.
How much
Because-
was it?
Honest, I think it was like $160 for
Your Bimini top's 190.
that's what I'm saying, dude. For a hair wash, $160, dude.
Nah, yeah, chick's hair is expensive though.
Dude, so I get it and I get it. I'm all pumped. I'm like, finally I got her something that like, you know, that she really wants, this and that. And then she calls me because she makes the appointment and she's getting ready to go. And she's on her way over there and she goes, is this a house? And I was like, no, it's in Santee. And I was like, oh fuck. I didn't look at the building like number. I just saw that it was in Santee and I just assumed that it was because it's got
You didn't go there for the gift card?
No, I did it online.
Oh, okay.
And then I was looking, the pictures are the same ones used at other fucking websites, whatever. It's like a generic picture they use. And I was like,
gross.
fuck. And she goes, well, she's like, just watch my location. And it was like
It puts the lotion on the skin.
it's like the one sketchy area in Santee, like right next to the fucking freeway, where like somebody hangs a sign on their fence that's facing the freeway, this huge long blanket, and it says fuck freeway noise on it. So she's over in this area, and then turns out it was a granny flat in the backyard of this lady, and she said it was super clean, like it was like a professional spot, just not in a
Oh.
business complex. And
It'd be like that sometimes.
she was like, it was clean. The backyard was all done up, nice, super fancy. The
Yeah.
machines were good, and
That's cool.
she had a blast. I was like,
did she go back?
I don't think so.
No. Are you gonna go now?
I mean, no, she said they didn't give her a happy ending. So what am I going to do there?
Maybe they'll cut your hair.
Dude, see, like I'm the fucking opposite. So like I'm hard to shop for because I'm such a fucking impulsive buyer. Like when I see something that I want,
You're kind
I
of a
can't-
diva too.
I can't control myself. I have to
Oh,
fucking buy it.
You're a fucking, this bro, how many hats you got?
Yeah.
I probably have enough to wear a different hat every day for like 3 months.
Bitch.
So 90. You have 90
Yeah,
hats.
about, yeah.
How many shoes you got?
Too much.
How many?
Too fucking much.
Throw us
dude.
some,
I have two.
ballpark
So how
number.
many?
Um,
I have like 2 pairs of shoes. or whatever.
I'm not like a crazy shoe collector, dude. I'm like on the very low.
You said
spectrum.
collector.
He
though.
collects Nikes and Vans.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll buy like certain collabs. that-
collabs.
Yeah, collabs. So
So how many pairs of shoes do you own?
I'd say at least 30,
And how many do you wear?
probably 2.
Oh, that's weird.
How many
I know.
shoes?
I mean, I know people that collect like what they call sneakerheads.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess you can call it that.
You know, I Trip does that shit. He collects shoes,
Yeah.
and then Jimmy at J&L Harley, he collects shoes too. Like they do this. They, you know, I don't understand it, but I know people that do it.
There's
I think it's weird.
I get it. I have some shoes that I thought like they're the same thing, like they're the collabs and stuff like that I really like. But like, for instance, supposedly they're supposed to have a Wu-Tang shoe come out with Nike. How sick would that be to have fucking Wu-Tang shoes?
Yeah, but good.
Yeah, but the
luck
problem
getting
I have with them is they're like a $30 pair of shoes that they mark up to like fucking $900 because they put a Wu-Tang bird on it.
Well, that's just because when people get their hands on them, the resell on them is
Resale,
just
yeah.
stupid, dude. Like,
Well, yeah, they do that on purpose though. Nike's only going to make fucking 1,000.
yeah,
You know, I mean, like, again, when I say $30 pair of shoes, I'm being generous. They're made in a sweatshop somewhere.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't like that shit. I don't. But again, I don't understand it. I'm not gonna even. I have shoes that I don't wear, but they're like hand drawn shoe stuff. Like I've never I never again wore the pair of shoes you got me.
Those shoes are dope though.
I had I forget her name, but that girl on Instagram, Tattoo Rider, she does the shoes. She did those one shoes that I bought from her. Bro, I never wore those.
Dude, those shoes were fucking sick. I wanted to get a pair, so I know she was doing like she does like little raffles or drawings or whatever.
Yeah.
For the shoes.
She's super talented, man.
Yeah. So I followed her or whatever. And of course, the first thing that pops up like on my feed, like after I follow her, just fucking tits all out, just on the, and I'm trying to show Lacey like, oh yeah, I was like, check this out. I was like, she does these shoes. I was like, we're going to enter. And as I pull up, first thing comes up, she was like, oh, you're following her for shoes, huh? I was like, no, not for these big dumb titties. Like these, just for the shoes.
As you're licking your lips.
No, she is a talented artist though. Too.
No, for sure.
She has good tattoos.
For sure.
Yeah, but no, I've never wore those shoes. I'm never going to wear those shoes. I'm gonna put them in a shadow box actually. Yours and those ones.
That's dope.
I don't like. I wore yours just because of the wedding. I wouldn't have worn them.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like it's like, you know, I used to be like buying these collectible shoes. It's like you have something that once you wear it, you know, of course they're going to get damaged and you're never going to have them again. And it's like the same thing with those. Like I want to wear those shoes because they're cool, like the ones that she did, because it's like they're white slip-ons with like a red skull, like a red Harley emblem, and it's like it's all ballpoint pen. They're fucking bad. I'll show them. But it's like you get one stain on them. They're fucking smoked.
They're done.
Yeah, they're done. And I suck at shoes. Like I wear the same pair of shoes till the sole's fucking gone. I don't really switch between shoes. You know, I probably have 5 pairs back there, but I wear 2. The other ones are just like, I don't even care if they go in the trash. You know what I mean? And then I've been wearing these Reeboks a lot. I think I'm gonna get New Balances now.
Dude,
here we go.
No? Yes, no?
Oh,
Tell me.
Fuck yes, dude.
Are they good? Are they comfy?
100%.
I just want comfy.
You have to get some, dude. Like
Amy just got some and she said they're pretty good. Because
Yeah.
I have sometimes like I've been working out and stuff, and I've been doing like the treadmill. So I was jogging the other day on the treadmill.
Damn.
Getting it, bro.
Is it jogging or jogging?
Like my plantar, I got that plantar fasciitis shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit, I start jogging and that shit comes back quick, dude. I haven't had it in a little bit, yeah.
It hurts.
And I was jogging and it was hurting while I was jogging. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, I'm not wearing insoles right now though. So I kind of wanted to try those New Balances and see how they worked, you know.
Why don't you try those Skechers shape ups?
Well, my butt's all right, you know. I don't think I need those. No,
is that how you got
Renz
your
ain't
fat
got
ass?
no ass.
Bro, this bitch tells me he was like, yeah, I see more curves on a sheet of drywall.
You need the reverse shape ups.
Bro, I don't know how his pants fucking hold up. Like,
what does Denise do with all that booty?
shit. There ain't nothing you can do with all this cake, bro.
Tim got a fat ass, though. I don't know why he has a fat ass like that.
You know why I have a fat ass? It's so you have something to grab onto when you're sucking my dick, dude.
Oh, that's aggressive.
That was aggressive. This is a podcast, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus, calm the fuck down. I know you're new here.
Yeah, dude. That's why I got this ponytail so you can hold, or no, wait.
Or as Cody would say, that stupid fucking braid.
Oh, God. All right. Well, that was good. That was good.
That was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Change the tone here a little bit.
Gotta spice things up, dude.
Spicy.
Look at now. Look, his hands off. He was sitting here looking like he was about to sell us fucking car insurance or what is it, renter's insurance
On your car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
Why is your profile picture on Instagram like that? Did you change it after I said something?
No, fuck no, he didn't.
What is going on there? It looks like you're like a guy, like you're like Circuit City's fucking employee of the month in that picture.
No, that's because I took photos for at my work for everybody because we're doing our website, and I was feeling myself in that picture, man. So I had to put
you took your own picture though?
No, I had my coworker take it for me.
Okay. So you're just like
I'm
promoting
not
his work.
Renz, dude. Like,
Just so everybody knows, Tim. If you haven't seen Tim, he's about as tall as he is wide. Looks like a light skinned
you're fucking
Carl's
one to
Winslow.
talk.
Let's get Carl Winslow.
Fucking old big back over there.
Who the fuck are you calling? What the fuck? Little Donkey Kong Jr. over there on your fucking bike.
Bro, the day you get a neck is the day you can talk to me that way.
Yeah, that's fucking.
How's LJ's neck growing?
Bro. So just so everybody knows, the doctors thought my kid was going to have Down syndrome because he had such a thick neck.
Jesus Christ.
So, because apparently there's a window where they can check when a baby is like they check the baby at a certain time when it's in the womb. You have a small window where they can check and see if your baby will have Down syndrome. And we had the wrong time. So LJ was older than what we were told he was. So we were off by a couple of weeks. So when we went in to check, they were just like, they're like, this might, he might have Down syndrome, blah, 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 or whatever. And it's like, well, did your husband have a thick neck? Come on.
Shang, he just goes shoulders to head.
Yeah,
Bitch, look at him.
yeah, bro.
That's like the worst though, because that just puts this thought in your head the whole fucking rest of the time that she's pregnant.
Well, they figured out right away that he was older. He was older than what they were, so she was fine. But
gotcha.
I mean, we're used to getting fucked up news. Like when they told her she had the clap.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And they fucked up, and she was she was busting my ass. I was like, why are you mad at me? I go home every day.
Yeah.
I was like, you better come up with a good excuse on why you have that and I don't have that by the time I get home.
That must have been a fun situation.
I don't know. That's
man.
how they check for Down syndrome, dude.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the ways, like they measure the baby, because obviously, oh man, I think you got a little Down syndrome because you got that Down syndrome booty. Look at him.
Is that all you fucking got?
Look at all you got. Fucking built like a wide body Challenger, bitch. Got the DSB.
Your Tonka truck ass up.
Oh god.
Bro, I'm glad I don't fucking hang out with Tim all the time, bro.
I don't think you guys would ever fucking stop.
Bro, this is how it is every time when you hang out with this dude. You're constantly like on the defense, bro. Like,
He's nice to me.
no, he's the sweetest dude. Like, he has his moments, but then when he's not, bro,
He has his moments.
Bro, it's because you fucking start with me.
I didn't say nothing, bro. You're like, I have a big ass because you can hold it when you're in.
Can't take the heat, bro. Get the fuck out the kitchen.
Bro, I'm always in the kitchen though. Look at me.
Looking for snacks. Looking for
Bro, I'm
snacks.
right there with you.
Baby boy status.
Bro, the first time, let me tell you how I met fucking this clown shoe over here. So,
Dude. Go for it.
this fucking weasel, this fucking rat, he fucking rips me off, right? So I'm like, on my first bike, I see a quarter fairing on Craigslist. That's how long ago we were still dealing on Craigslist. So I hit my friends up. I was like, "This is a good deal for a quarter." They're like, "Yeah, it's a good deal, man. Go jump on it." So I fucking hit him up. Typical Tim, takes forever to fucking hit back, and finally hits back. He's like, "Yeah, it's still available." And I was like, "Well, let me get it." He's like, "Yeah, come by tomorrow, or whatever." Or I think we were supposed to work out something to come by that night. Didn't answer his phone. I was like, "No, he fucking sold it to somebody else." And then he texted me the next day, "My bad, bro. I was helping my friend work on his car, and my phone died, and all this other bullshit." And I was like, "This motherfucker." And he was just like, "It's still available if you want to come by." I was like, "Oh fuck, it's a good deal, I guess." So I go down to the fucking shop where he was working at, and he was cool. He helped me put it on, right there on the spot and shit. He didn't have
So
to
it was
do
like
that.
love at first sight.
Pretty much, but like we didn't negotiate like anything. I was just like, "So this?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right." So I handed him over the cash. I can't remember what I paid for the fairing, but
I want to say it was like $150.
no, it was more than that. It was more than that.
Nah,
yeah,
no way.
You fucking cheap ass. So so after that, I was just like, "Yo, SDC's having like a grand opening or whatever." He was like, "Yeah," he's like, "I'll come kick it." So the next fucking day, or I think it was the next day or same day, I forgot. But he fucking rolled up, and then we were sitting there. He started talking shit, and I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker's gonna fit in just right, bro." Then after that, like every fucking time he's talking, he's always talking shit, bro.
He is always talking shit.
Yeah, bro. Every fucking time.
To
we turn
Lorenzo
around-
for sure.
Bro, but then this motherfucker tells me, "Yeah, man," he was just like, "I was surprised you paid that much. I would have took less." And I was like, "Motherfucker." That's why I helped you put it on.
Saw you coming.
Yeah.
Bro, this motherfucker pulled up with his fingerless gloves,
Bitch.
fucking
Oh yeah.
his little skid lid,
Oh yeah.
fucking Sam Crow shirt.
Oh yeah.
You're full of shit.
He's like,
Did he have any fucking turquoise jewelry on?
Yaks teller.
Yeah.
he said, "Is this the same one Jax uses?"
I look like his bike, right?
Bitch, you look like Clay.
Fuck you.
Oh god.
No, but I mean, he came up, he handed me the money, I helped him put it on, and then I'm like, all right, cool. Like this dude didn't haggle the fucking price.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So I
Done.
was like, how is that my issue?
None.
And then he got mad at me, like, dude, well, why didn't you bro? First off, I didn't fucking know you. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take the money and go.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was. Not my fault you don't know how to negotiate. Hey,
Yep.
bro, would you take this or would you take that?
Yeah, I had a guy last year. I had that when I had my C10. I had that camper shell on that C10.
Yeah.
It was like a 1971 camper shell, like metal camper shell, and I had it for sale on Facebook Marketplace for like a long ass time. And it was I bought it off of Craigslist, I think, for like $300, but I put it up for like $1,500. So I was like, fuck, it's original 1971. It's got the stamp inside. It's not like you find these every fucking day. You know, it was on there probably for like 6 months, and some dude hit me up like, hey, you still have it? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I want it. And I was like, okay, cool. At the time, my truck was in the shop, and my buddy's shop, and I didn't work. And I said, you can meet me at his shop, and you can come get it. And he's like, all right, cool. I meet him there. He hands me $1,500, and then after he hands me the money, he's like, would you like possibly take less?
After you already got the money?
Yeah, and I was like, bro, you already handed me the money. Like, I'm not. The deal's done. Like, you don't get to haggle after the fact.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving you money back. And he's like, oh, can you help me put it on my truck? And I'm like, fuck no.
That's basically Renz.
Yeah. That sounds like you.
Yeah, it might have been me at the time.
Yeah. You learn.
Yeah, no, I was still figuring out bike. Tim was the fucking go-to guy
For what?
for working
Cake?
on bikes.
I don't know shit, bro. I just fucking
He only worked in a fucking bike shop.
Yeah, you did work in a bike shop.
in the worst fucking bike shop, dude.
Oh,
Who owns that place now?
still some guy.
I want to say
It got
still-
didn't he? I thought he got sold.
It did, but I think he bought it back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird.
It is fucking weird.
Why would you buy it back?
I don't fucking know,
You
dude.
miss it that much?
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody liked the guy either, so that's what made it even worse.
Yeah.
You
well,
realize that's the only place where you can talk like shit to people and nothing happens to you.
yeah. Well, did you ever I ever tell you that story? What happened to me?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that guy. We were, because that stuff's in drag. We were selling those products, and fucking I like posted on like a Facebook group at one time, like, oh, we got this piece, and it was like the pretty, they make those license plate fucking kits or whatever, and not saying it was like our product, just saying we have this, you know what I mean, and using the imagery, and if you click on the link, you go to the website, it says it's there,
Yeah.
and he personally came and started talking all sorts of shit to me. Fucking, that's our blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not fucking saying it's mine, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? And then next thing you know, he like fucking slides in and is like my DM. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I misread everything. Call this you can go start getting them direct from us, and I'll give you an extra percentage off and stuff, And then I didn't know that was like, the Palmer's mom and stuff, and I had to contact her, and she ended, then I got like a bigger percentage off because he was a dick, and she's like, he apologized to you? That never happens.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like,
The guy's a straight up piece of shit, bro.
yeah, I've never met him in person or nothing, but I don't really deal with him anymore either.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't think he listens to this podcast.
Even if he did, hope he does.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's what I love about Tim though. Tim don't give a fuck, bro.
yeah.
Tim don't give a fuck.
Bro, like the thing is like
They're out there.
I helped him out a lot,
You did.
I fucking busted my ass to fucking catch up to know what he wanted me to know so I can help him make some fucking money.
Yeah.
Which that's fine. I'll work. I'll put in the work.
Yeah.
But when I had shit going wrong with me, when I had my surgery on my spine, not once did the motherfucker text me like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
It was more like, "Dude,
When are you coming back to
when you
work?
coming back to work?"
Yeah.
I finally said, I can't work for someone like that.
No.
I fucking went and told him face to face, "Hey, I'm not going to work here anymore when I'm ready to go." And he didn't like that. Didn't even want to shake my hand. I'm like, "All right, well, I'll be here tomorrow to pick up my toolbox."
Yeah. That's great. What are you doing now for work?
So I'm a commercial glazer. So I do framing and glass.
Oh, I thought you were saying donuts, like glazing donuts. I was like, that's right.
Well, Renz is a glazer too.
Oh, you're a gazer, bitch.
So what do you mean glazing glass? What is that?
That's just the term that, when you glaze an opening, you're installing the glass and everything like that.
Oh, okay. So like commercial buildings and stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
construction.
Yeah. You like it?
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I've
get
busted
paid.
my ass.
Is it union or non-union?
It's non-union, but a lot of the times I'm on prevailing wage, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
get
You get paid good money.
pretty good money.
But even then,
Can't
like
complain.
if you were to after X, time spent even non-union, if you were to go join the union, you could log that time.
For
right?
sure.
They could
Yeah,
pay-
I can log
'cause
it.
I think Joey used to do the same thing non-union, and then he joined the union, and he was able to like log his time and push his time over to union time that pushed him up higher in the.
yeah, you can take your journeyman test if you have
Yeah.
the amount of time. You can take
Gotcha.
that test and get right in as a journeyman.
Is that what you plan to continue to do?
Honestly, I mean, the union's awesome because they have good pension. And
no, I mean, is
whatnot,
this like a job? Is it like what you're doing now? Is this what you plan to
yeah,
continue
that's
to
what
do?
that's what I plan on doing. The
Yeah.
company that I work for, it's a family-owned business, and they're awesome, dude. Like I come from a family-owned business when I was working with my dad,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like the same atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's what I think it's one of the things I respect the most about Tim is the fucking dude grinds like a motherfucker, bro. This dude's a jack of all trades. Like when I met him, he was working on cars. Then he was running the office. Then he's fucking working on motorcycles. Then he's fucking, what are you doing? Digging trenches and shit?
Trenches.
You're making it sound like he's just making it sound like you can't keep a job though.
Well, for a while it did seem like that, but I'm the type where it's like, dude, if I'm working somewhere and I'm not fucking happy, I'm out. I'm not going to waste my time nor their time.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? So it's like,
I'm the kind that'll stick around until I'm so fucking unhappy that I want to murder somebody.
I can't.
Yeah, I have that weird loyalty.
Yeah, he's always fucking doing something, and I've always noticed it's always to like help his family. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they ever need anything, dude's fucking not looking for handouts or fucking anything like that, bro. Dude's always fucking hustling, making sure things get done.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the nicest thing he's ever said about
I know.
you. We got that on recording too.
I know. So
no,
he's gonna make that his ringtone.
I'm gonna fucking replay that every night before bed.
Yeah.
No, I think that's something that I think is common within all my close circle. Everybody grinds. Everybody's they're good. They're good family members.
They ain't just grinding up weed.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're not out here fucking looking for handouts, looking for to be shitty people. I think we've kind of weeded that kind of shit out
for sure.
And I think we got a pretty solid group here where, I mean, we, as much shit as we talk, like we talk a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
But like we're just as supportive.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we all help each other out, and like I said, there's one of the dudes out there just constantly fucking, and he's doing the job. I mean, I work in a fucking office, bro.
Yeah.
I work banker fucking hours. This dude's fucking, yeah, man, I got to get up at 3 to be on time to get to fucking work by like fucking 5.
It's hard, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to do that.
It's hard.
I've had jobs like that though for a long time.
My fucking schedule on a weekly is always fluctuating. So that's like the hardest part of my job. The work is not that bad. But the time, like say Monday, I start Monday, wake up at 3. Then the next day I wake up at 5. Then the next day I'll wake up at 2, you know, and it's just like my body's never getting like enough rest because when I get home, I'm still like wired. It takes me a long time to fucking go to sleep and wind down.
Yeah. Well, plus you got 2 little ones.
For sure. Yeah.
So
and I got to make time.
You can't just go home and lay down.
No.
You got to.
Even planning the trip to come out, just so you know, we knew we were going to do this. We just didn't like.
Oh yeah, we knew
we didn't go to make out point and then be like, oh, want to do this? Like we knew we were gonna Shanghai you out here and fucking make you do this. But you know, I didn't tell Steve, but we were talking about a time to come out here, and he was just like, yeah, he's like, I still want to be able to get back and be able to spend time with the family and stuff like that. And I mean, I fucking get it, bro. Like that's fucking dope, dude. Somebody who likes their family.
Yeah, dude. I always try to put aside some sort of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours out of my day. Because, dude, there's some days where I get home and Luna's not necessarily like on a sleep schedule. So she's like naps whenever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
And I'll get home.
What's the new baby's name?
Aurora.
Aurora. That's right.
I said it all fucked up. Aurora. So, yeah, dude, she'll be asleep and she'll be napping for like 2 hours. By that time, I'm already fucking tired. I'll start watching TV with the wife and I knock out. And I'm like, fuck. And I didn't even get to see my daughter.
Yeah,
she's slept through.
It is hard to wake up at 3 in the fucking morning, though, man. Jeez.
It is.
You know, you've been up for 18 hours or something. You know, that's a lot. I don't miss waking up that early. I've had jobs when I woke up that early, you know, and it's like driving fucking an hour or something or an hour and a half to the job site. You know, it's fuck, dude. I don't miss that shit at all.
The whole like thing that makes it worth it for me and at my job, despite like the wake up times and whatnot, for me is we do 410s.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
We'll get 3 days off, and it's nice.
Yeah.
I don't always get 3 days off just because.
Yeah, but if you got to work that fifth day or whatever, it's overtime, right?
For sure.
Oh,
yeah, so it's good money. So that's why I don't mind.
Yeah,
you know, because I tell my company like, look, I'll work 5 days if you need me to work 5. If you want me to do 5 10s, I'll fucking do 5 10s. That's not a problem. I just need at least 2 days.
Yeah.
Day for myself, day for my family, you know, just to relax and recuperate from
Yeah.
prior
It's
week.
not too much to ask.
I know we went riding. Was it last weekend?
Mhm.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Labor
ago,
Day weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were trying to plan something out, and we were trying to figure out what day we were going to Josie's hideout, and we were trying to pick a day. And his fool straight upset. He was just like, "Dude," he's like, "Monday's my lazy ass day." He's like, "I'm doing shit that day, so we're riding Sunday." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Cool, like I get it."
Yeah,
get
I
it.
mean, I like having a lazy day
For sure. Everybody
Oh,
needs
fuck,
it, dude. Like
yeah.
you gotta have a time where you can just fucking lay there and just be a piece of shit and not
Oh,
do
yeah.
anything.
Recalibrate.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I'll do something with Amy. We'll we'll make breakfast or something, and then we'll just be like watching fucking movies or something, and I'll jump on my iPad or jump on the computer or something, but just kind of like veg out,
Yeah.
and then I always have the plan to kind of get ready for the work week, and then I never do anyway. So fuck it.
Yeah, no, I don't have the work schedule like he's got, but
Yeah.
fuck, man, I went from having no kids to having two, and then I had a newborn.
Yeah.
But dude, that's dope. Like you took that shit on, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're good kids, but like, fuck, man, like, you have two girls that are close in age. You're gonna have a full. I was looking at the calendar because we have a bunch of stuff coming up here, the next couple of weeks, and I'm trying to look and see like what the schedule is gonna be like on when I can have some free time. And I'm looking, cheer one day, basketball practice the next day, cheer the day after that, basketball practice after that, church event this day, then basketball this Saturday morning. Like Sunday's kind of it, and yeah, there's times where my wife, we'll be doing something, and then my wife will, she's like, "You want to do something here?" And I was like, "Honestly, I just want to unwind." Like,
Yeah.
Like I got a couple hour window to even just a couple hours in the night. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm just gonna go home and just unwind.
Well, Lacey works from home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so does Denise, and that's the thing, like where it's hard as well because you go to an office. Yeah, you may not be working outside, but you're out of the house.
Mhm.
So when you're done working at the end of the week, your goal is probably just to fucking stay in.
Yeah.
That's
they've
my
been in
goal.
the house all
But
week.
they've been in the house all week,
That's
so they
true.
want to get out.
Yeah.
And that's where it's hard because like sometimes I'll have to like suck it up and just like, all right, let's get out the house. Even though as much as I don't want to. But then there's also times where she'll have to suck it up like, all right, we'll stay in.
Yeah. Yeah. I work from home now too, but I don't like to leave my house anyways. I like to stay on my property.
Yeah.
Again, it's quiet out
You
here.
got enough fucking room for it.
Yeah,
so.
it's quiet out here, man. Like it's like, I like it out here. I mean, when I go into Riverside, I'm just like, man, this place sucks. I don't dig it that much. There's nothing. Everything costs too much money. Anyways, like there's nothing to fucking do.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I'll do is like go to the movies. I like to go to the movies every once in a while. Like we went twice this year.
Well, dude, even then, dude, it's fucking expensive.
Oh, we
to
went and
step
saw
outside.
Deadpool. It was like $80 for
Dude.
tickets and popcorn and drinks.
Once my fucking foot reaches out it's $200.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's crazy.
Open the door.
wild.
That'll be
Yeah,
150.
for
Yeah.
sure. It's fucking stupid.
Amy looked at there's the theater over here called Dos Lagos off the side of off the 15 freeway,
Mhm.
and she said they have like on Tuesdays it's like $6 Tuesdays for tickets.
Oh, that's a fucking.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
like,
deal and a
oh.
half.
But I'm like, well, they got the good seats though. They got the DFX surround, like
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna see every movie there, but I'll see I'm down for $6 movie ticket
Fuck
though.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro, that's rough. I remember when me and Lacey started dating. I was used to eating for myself. You know what I mean? So, $15 is a good fast food meal. You know what I mean? That's biggie size everything.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I got the whole family in the car. I'm like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, because you didn't just start
60,
dating.
$70.
You just start dating a family.
Yeah. It just wasn't one.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck me, man.
Do you take lunch to work too, or
Yeah, Lacey makes me breakfast and lunch.
that's cool. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
at least you save some money there.
No, I mean,
You know,
I eat my lunch and then I'll order food.
Oh, you fucking fat ass.
Bro, and then I keep telling myself I need to delete those delivery apps because fuck, bro. Like I'll order carne asada fries for some bros.
That's $40.
Exactly $40.
It's $12 for the fries, and then there's a service fee and a
Yeah,
delivery
that's
fee, and,
exactly what it is.
and then
I'm
you
like,
got to tip them before you even get it, not even knowing how the service is going to be.
Have to tip them.
yeah, I'm just like, fuck me, bro. You're only 2 miles away. Like,
Yeah.
god damn, dude. Like
It's crazy.
for and my chick sees
Then she sees it. That
Yeah.
costs you another $20 for her being mad at you.
yeah, bro. Fuck, man. Every time she's got to call me out, like she's like, maybe it'll change the weight. Nah, it's not working. I'm still gonna do it. But like, fuck, dude.
I don't know how you can order off of that shit, dude. I've done it a few times,
Postmates?
but like no, just like Uber Eats or
You don't know
Postmates.
how to work the app?
No,
or
I
you-
know how to fucking work it. I don't understand how people can just like straight up like order off of that every day.
Oh, every day. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's insane. Like, dude,
Nah.
a fucking burrito I've ordered off of there before was like $35.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna do this every day.
No.
No, it's tough, bro.
It
It's
is.
tough.
I mean, I've used it extensively. Like I've had, because it's when I'm always working or something, it's just easy. Like, right? I think, and that's why probably people do it. It's easy, but yeah, you start realizing how expensive, and then it's like to get rid of the delivery fee, you got to join that. You got to like pay $10 a month, and it's like you can only justify that if you're using it a whole bunch. You know what I mean? So then you just got to order Cold Stone and stuff like that all the time. It's like this nonstop cycle. They suck you in.
You have to use it to make it worth it.
Yeah.
So I guess I just have to be fiscally responsible and order a gang of ice cream.
Just one and done. Order for the month. Yeah, fuck. No, well, the thing is too, I think they jack the prices up on things too.
For sure.
So it's like you're getting carne asada fries for 15 that are 12 in the store. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then they're also like again demanding the tip.
Service fee.
Yeah.
delivery
What if that
fee.
shit comes cold? How do I know to give you a 18% or 25% tip now? And I don't know if you're going to bring it to me quick or not.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't get that shit.
Bro, I've gone after. So one time I ordered through, I forgot.
You've had some crazy nightmarish stories with
Bro.
these delivery things.
Bro,
Rens don't fuck around when it comes to food.
no,
Dude, he
Can't
got. Did you
tell.
get like a high speed chase or somebody with somebody because they were not delivering your food?
so yes. As a matter of fact, I did.
Yes.
Because they didn't turn their tracker off and they decided they weren't going to bring my food. So I went to go chase them. And I swore I would never use that app again.
Next day.
Fucking 2 weeks later, I
Same
was
day.
like, well, no, because they called me and they were just like, well, and I told them, I was like, well, no, I want a refund. So I just kept on blowing them up because they had called me.
And they credit you.
Yeah, they credited me twice,
So-
double the amount.
So of course he used it again.
Yeah. I mean, of course I got one fucking meal out of the double credits I got, but I made it count. I went to I ordered from one of those Teppan grills. I got the,
Did the guy come to you? He delivered you the cook with his grill out.
no. I mean, they could have, bro. They don't even have Asian dudes doing that. It's just a bunch of Mexicans just fucking.
You know what's crazy is like, you know how they have, do you go to Stater Brothers, the grocery store Stater Brothers?
I would have Stater Brothers. Near us.
Okay. No, you? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Anyway, so we go to Stater Brothers and a lot of those Stater Brothers have like the sushi, like a sushi chef in there
In there?
making sushi. And then they have it like in the little thing that's in the little tray, and you can buy.
I
the
wonder why they don't put a Stater Brothers by us, bro. We're not Stater Brothers material in Santee.
Stater Brothers was always like the low. Like,
What?
I feel like the lower fucking end of the spectrum as far as grocery stores go. Like Albertsons is way more expensive and shit. Ralph's way more expensive.
We don't have Ralph's next to us.
What do you guys got out there? El Super?
Vaughn's?
He
No,
said El
Vaughn's is way
Super.
more expensive, dude.
We got Vaughn's in the Thrifty Mart.
No, Vaughn's is way more expensive. Like I
Costco.
think I always felt like Stater Brothers was like the low budget like place, but it's not as bad as Food for Less, but like not as good as Vaughn's. Like no way. But anyways, they have sushi chef in there. Like that's the coolest thing they have. They don't, they make their own salsa now.
I don't really eat sushi, and I think that's fucking cool.
But it's always a Japanese dude or like an Asian descent person. I don't know what they are. I'm not gonna say. And I'm like,
It's a samurai.
yeah, like because if you go to like a sushi restaurant, it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's a Mexican dude, like that I've noticed. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I care. I don't. I want fucking sushi. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I wonder if this company, like if I were to go apply and I was an experienced sushi chef and I'm white, are they going to hire me to work at the fucking Stater Brothers? Because every time the sushi guy is like an Asian looking dude.
We're probably going to make you wear one of those sumo diapers.
Oh, that could work. You think they'll tape my? Because like there's like this tape that
Bro,
they use on their eyes and stuff.
no.
You think they'll make me tape my eyes up?
No. Fuck. I went to the last time I went to Benihana's. I went with one of my friends.
I've never been there.
It's good, but it was the first time I've been there in years and years and years. And so when I went the previous time I went before that, it was a true Japanese joint. And then when we were there now, at this time we were eating because they give you the fried rice in a little bowl. And I remember they started serving me the main course, and I had my fried rice right there. So I stabbed it with my chopsticks, and my friend leans over and he goes, "Hey," he was like, "It's disrespecting their culture to leave your chopsticks in there like that." And I was like, "Look at fucking Pedro cutting up my food right now. You think he fucking cares about this?"
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He's like, he's probably pissed. This isn't fucking chorizo on the grill right now. Like,
You're such a piece of shit.
I was like, don't talk to me about disrespecting culture when there's a Mexican guy cutting my food in a Japanese restaurant.
He's over there looking for reparations.
Fuck you, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Times are wild. I'll still, I say I hate it and I'll delete it, but I'll probably download it again and then just reorder.
I haven't used it in a long time.
It's worth it for me to not have to leave work and get food delivered to me.
Or you can just make your fucking lunch. How you been doing?
But I mean, I eat it, bro. I need more.
Slow the fuck down.
What does she make you for breakfast?
For breakfast, it's she makes breakfast tacos
Okay.
with egg whites and just like chopped up bacon and cheese, and then
Is the egg whites the tortilla, or do you have tortilla also?
there's tortilla. It's the keto. I use the keto tortillas.
Say tortilla again.
Tortillas.
That shit ain't working.
What do you have for lunch?
I had a large sub sandwich.
Not today.
Oh,
Fucking that thing had like a week's worth of lunch meat in it.
bro! I feel like they just opened a pack of bologna and just shoved it in there,
Dude,
bro.
that was a wild sandwich.
No shit. So usually it's a sandwich. But she makes the sandwich the same way that sandwich looks.
Like a hoagie?
No, she grabs the square breads and then she just packs it with meat and cheese and bacon and sends me on my way. But I get like I'm trying to watch my figure, so throw in a Nutri-Grain bar, mixed nuts, grapes. She'll throw in like salami and cheese, little like a charcuterie type of shit inside the lunch,
And you still order food?
yeah.
That sounds like a lot of food.
But then he's trying to watch his figure.
I eat it.
He's watching his figure get bigger.
Yeah.
I eat it throughout the day though. Like, when I get there,
How many hours do you work?
8.
8.
Like he can just literally eat his fucking breakfast.
You're just
Eat his lunch
eating nonstop.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
That's desk life though. That's desk life. I have days where I don't eat until dinner time.
Same.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. And if I do eat, I've been fucking really trying to watch. I've been eating a gang of cottage cheese. I eat cottage cheese almost every meal. That's it. Just cottage cheese. You ever have cottage cheese?
Nah, I do not like cottage
You-
cheese.
I love cottage cheese.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like in the morning, I'll have like cottage cheese with like mixing some peanut butter in it.
It's the texture, bro. I can't get over
When was
the
the last time
texture.
you had it though?
Oh, it's been years.
Try it.
No.
It's good.
Dude,
No,
no, some
I-
fruit
well-
in there, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's
Technically,
It'll
Lacey
change your life.
I think Lacey will make like dinner. Like I'll send her recipes and stuff like that, and it'll.
want this.
No,
you make me this now.
We
I want chicken pot pie now.
Aren't you supposed to be working? No, make me this.
No, she's down to like try. She likes trying new things, whatever.
Oh,
So I'll see like a fuck, I don't even know, like a buffalo chicken lasagna or something like that. Like I'll send it to her, but there'll be cottage cheese in there. I'm like, just fucking make it. Don't show me the ingredients, whatever. When you can't taste it when it gets cooked into food, and
That
shit
should
like
be
that.
ricotta cheese, not cottage cheese.
No, it's not a lasagna, but I'm just saying, like in the food post that I send her, it's an ingredient.
Oh yeah, because you eat like a child.
Yeah,
That's rough, dude. How do you get through life like that?
pretty easily, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
I mean, I'm not a person.
Your body figure's saying otherwise, bro.
Well, my body figure says I'm looking fine.
I mean, obviously, I don't have a lot of room to talk or anything, but
You ain't got a lot of room at all.
No, and,
the fuck you laughing at?
but I eat like a lot of.
You ain't no fucking buffet bandit over there. Look at you.
I eat like everything, vegetables, fruit, like everything. So I don't understand how people go through. Like your sandwich today didn't even have lettuce on it.
Oh, that's gay.
All it had was literally
meat,
bread, meat,
and
cheese.
he paid. He
And what,
did,
bacon. One
actually.
piece of
She
bacon?
she took care of you because the other lady wrapped it up. She didn't even charge you extra for the bacon and the extra cheese.
They told me because I wasn't getting any of the vegetables and the
they
stuff.
hooked you
whatever.
up?
Yeah.
That's how it should be, though. If you don't get all the vegetables, that still costs money. So you should downgrade my sandwich.
So if you go to Del Taco, I go to Del Taco and I'll get the Del Tacos, the 2 Del Tacos, or whatever,
Okay, yeah.
and I'll tell them no lettuce or tomato, and they're like, all right. So they pack it up with meat and cheese, and I think it's because it has to weigh a certain amount before they can send it out,
Huh.
and I think they just pack on the meat and cheese.
Do you think they
there.
have
So
a scale there? Because I've seen some shit come out of that.
have you
place.
seen the people that work there? I bet you there's a couple of scales in there. at
Oh.
Del Taco, bro.
I mean, I love Del Taco. Del Taco's so fucking good. I've been getting that chicken burrito when I go there. The classic chicken burrito.
I get the classic California.
No, the chicken burrito. It's got you wouldn't like it.
I don't fucking eat there, so I don't.
You don't go to that's like the only fast food place I go to. Del
I
Taco.
don't go to. Nope.
Don't
What do
tell me
you-
because you don't
you
like
don't-
Del Taco.
You don't go to
No,
Taco
I
Bell.
just honestly.
You go to
it's not-
Taco Bell?
I go to Taco Bell every once in a while.
Fucking gross.
Piece of shit.
Why'd we have
Fuck
him on
you.
here?
Because I didn't know he didn't go to Taco Bell.
That's gonna be. You've been friends with him for a long fucking time, dude.
But we've been going to like good taco shops.
You're a Taco Bell person. I see. I only like I like their hot sauce.
I like their Baja Blast
Baja Blast is good.
No, I
The
don't
hot
drink- I don't
sauce is
drink
alright.
soda.
and those Cinnabons.
Oh, bro,
What's that?
bro.
I don't know.
Well,
what that
they're
is.
like-
I don't go there. I
they're
haven't been there over 15 years probably.
They're like deep fried donut holes with that Cinnabon like frosting on the inside,
Oh, wow.
and it's got cinnamon and sugar on the outside of it.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I wonder how they come up with these things.
Yeah, see, come correct next time.
But you ain't getting those over there, are you?
The problem is like again. I mean, the way I look is odd, but I read ingredients, and when you start getting all these ingredients that you can't pronounce the words, I don't want to eat it anymore. I mean, if I don't read it, I'm good.
Yeah,
But if once I start reading shit, like if I when I'm shopping at the grocery store, I'm reading the ingredients on the things we buy. We don't buy anything that's fucking got bioengineered fucking shit in it. None of our food in this house you'll find bad shit,
really.
and that's not easy.
Yeah, no, that's,
Almost every fucking tortilla and shit like that. Fucking, there's only a few that don't have it. Like, or we wanted to do tostadas, you know, and we could only find out of 8 different tostada shell companies, only one didn't have bioengineered ingredients.
fuck, dude. So how
Yeah.
much time does it take you to go grocery shop?
Well, we kind of got it down now.
Yeah.
But like even cereal, you ain't getting the good cereal that you thought you liked. Now we buy all this organic cereal, like, and it's like expensive, and there's like only this much in the fucking bag, you know what I mean? And I got like I don't really eat a lot of cereal, but she's been eating cereal, you know. And I got one that was like supposed to be like the honey bunches of oats, you know. And I love that cereal because I like granola and stuff. And
That's a good cereal.
It
but
is.
this is not. But it's because it's just like plain. It's like it doesn't have all this weird fake sugar. I mean, it's not that it's bad or anything, but it doesn't taste the same at all. And it's like, but it's the only cereal that doesn't have bioengineered shit in it. That's rough. Start looking at it. It's weird.
I can't. I'll just eat the shit, bro. Like,
Dude.
Dude, during COVID,
Do you go to the grocery store with your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start reading. Start looking at that. Because here's the weird thing.
don't do it.
No, but you got to think about this. You're also giving your kids this shit.
that is true.
Goldfish crackers? Nope. Bioengineered ingredients. Fucking all that shit, dude. All that shit that we like grew up eating, or like I grew up giving my kids, you know, before we knew about this shit, all of it has bioengineered ingredients. And it's like, why?
Fuck, dude.
I feel like my kid is bioengineered.
Yeah.
Bro,
He-
didn't
he-
your kid chug like fucking 10 like
yeah.
yogurt fucking
Dude,
what are they?
But did he really
animals
pound
or-
all those, or was that was a
Yeah,
joke?
No, that's really what he does, dude. And he'll eat hot Cheetos.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Bro,
Jesus,
he
dude.
just fucking walk around with a bowl of ice cream all the time.
Where you think he learned it from?
That's why
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
he ain't got no damn neck. Like,
Oh God.
bro.
Remember those drug commercials?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn it from? I learned it from watching you. Fuck off, kid.
Yeah, no, it's a problem for sure. I mean, I get that. When during COVID, I remember I was at I went to Verizon and I had to wait outside. At the time, they only let like 2 people in at a time and shit. So I'm
That
outside.
definitely helped the spread.
Yeah. So I was out there just standing around with a bunch of people, and this lady walks up, and we were just nobody was talking, nobody was hanging out, having cool conversations and shit. We were just standing out there, and this lady goes, "You know, my daughter has cancer," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, here we go."
Fuck.
And she goes, "Well, let me tell you, do you like Oreos?" She was like, "It's on a list. I'll be right back." And so she walked away.
Yeah.
And she left her husband there, and he goes, "I'm sorry." So this old lady comes back, and she's got like 20 pages stapled together. She was like, "You can have this copy." I'm like, I don't. She was like, "Look, you like this food? Do you like there's just
Don't
pages of
look at me,
food?"
babe. I like that food.
I was just like, "No, don't rain on my fucking parade."
Oh,
I
it's
was
wild.
Like, I was like, just, and then so she was like, "Here, you take it to this other guy." And this other guy, bro, they had a heated debate in the Verizon, whatever it is, the front area of Verizon, because he was like, "Well, I work in the hospital and I can tell you this and that," and she was like, "Well, my daughter's got cancer, so I know." And I'm just like, "Oh fuck, here we go."
Damn.
I don't
Yeah.
mean, but like, how can this stuff be good for us?
It's probably not the
Nothing
best. That's why
is,
everybody.
though.
That's why
No.
everybody gets sick.
But it's like weird. Like, when you start learning more about it, like, you know, we have chemicals and things that are in our food, like Fruit Loops, that like England or United Kingdom is not in theirs. They've outlawed those things.
Yeah, like a lot of shit's banned.
Yeah. So, and those fucking countries are fucked right now. Anyways, like they have no freedoms over there or nothing. Yet they're banning fucking things in their food that they deem is bad for their, you know, constituents. And here we have all this crap in ours. Like it is weird to think about, like in that sense, you know what I mean? And it sucks. I mean, I haven't had an Oreo in a very long time, and I do like Oreos. Like,
Have you ever had a golden Oreo?
maybe only like once.
That's the best.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like you have all these new flavors now too. I see them. I look at them at the store,
So I
but
see.
I don't get them.
I seen this video where this guy's talking about how he moved to Japan, and he was just like, dude, he was like, I already lost like X amount of weight because their food is so much different. Like their food is so much healthier. They don't allow, like you said, they don't allow all these bullshit ingredients. Like they're super strict on it. And he was just like, he's like, but I'm eating like I normally do. He's like, I'm not doing any more fitness. I'm just by the food, I've been losing weight. And he's like, I felt the bad. My hair stopped falling out. Like, you know,
If I eat better, my hair will grow back. No, that's got to, like, I mean, again, it just, I guess, becomes a thing. Like all this cancer and all this, these weird diseases, I mean, has become a great influx over, you know, X amount of time. And what has changed in that X amount of time is the way all of our stuff is made, developed, like all this processed food, all this shit. And again, visually, I'm not a person that should be talking about this, but it is something that, you know, we practice here. And I don't understand why I'm so fat, but we eat healthy here. You know what I mean? We eat everything. We don't eat out a lot. If we eat out, we'll go to like, In-N-Out. You know what I mean? And 90% of the time, I don't even get a bun. Like I like either the fucking Flying Dutchman or I get the fucking protein wrap. Like I don't get the French fries. I think their French fries are kind of trash anyways, but
agreed.
It's like relatively, like if you hung out with me and watch my daily intake of food, it's like this dude eats fucking healthy as fuck. Dude, he's just have the worst metabolism ever.
Yeah, dude,
you know,
I was just going through your food pantry and like I didn't see all the bullshit that I love to eat.
Yeah, there ain't shit in there.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man.
The best thing I got in there is these like nut bars that I get from Costco.
I saw those.
Yeah, and it's because there's the only thing like that is not bioengineered.
Well, I saw those cinnamon little rice cake things, whatever, but I thought those might have been Amy's, so I put those back.
Oh no, those are the Quaker ones. Yeah, if it's little ones, those are Amy's, the little mini ones.
Damn. I dare you.
But I get those. I get the big ones, the Quaker ones.
Oh, that's
little rice cake.
The big ones are in the big.
Yeah, you could have had the big ones. Sometimes you get to the small ones, but I'll take that. And I'll put we got organic peanut butter, so it's just peanuts. Like, you know, we got all the good food.
Penis butter, all right.
Penis
Dude, it's
butter,
crazy
brother.
though because it's fucking almost cheaper to eat out
100%.
nowadays.
It's so expensive to eat healthy.
Than to fucking eat healthy or just go grocery shopping.
It's
you know what I mean?
ridiculously expensive to eat healthy.
Well, did you see that they opened a Trader's Joe by us?
Yeah,
In
I
San
saw
Diego?
That place has got a bunch of junk too, though. I mean, it's got good stuff though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more organic, but it's fucking pricey.
They have the best fucking peanut butter pretzels there. The stuffed ones, you know, where they got a little pretzel nugget with the peanut butter inside it.
Oh,
They're super salty.
We have been eating like crazy. They have like these little mini Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups or whatever.
Oh yeah, I love those. Reese's peanut butter cups, though, bioengineered.
Fuck.
Can't have Reese's peanut butter.
Fuck it.
No, I stick to it pretty hard. If you go with me to the gas station just to get a snack on the road like that, I'm looking at the fucking labels of like the protein bars and shit. Like I don't. Again,
I mean that's a good habit to have though.
it's not bad, but it's just weird. Like I already do so many fucking things in my life, like breathing in all the chemicals, brake clean all over my cuts and all this shit. Like I like, okay, so this is the one thing I can control that maybe will help me not get cancer, because the other stuff I do, it's just the fucking, I'm on the fast track. You know what I mean? So I guess it's like, why not? But it is weird. I just don't understand. Like a lot of things I don't understand why. Like why is it in this food? Why are we doing this? What the fuck is this world doing? What, our government society, they, what was it? Oh, did you see that big thing with that boar's head lunch meat? They had to pull it all off the shelf. You know, it's supposed to be a pretty nice brand.
Yes, I did hear
because
about this.
there's this, oh fuck, I forgot what the name of this like weird thing you can get from lunch meat. This it's almost like Listerine, like the mouthwash, but it's something like that. Listeria, and people died from it. People got it from that. They went and investigated the place. There was fucking rats and bugs fucking everywhere in the facility and shit, and they just did a recall and everything. It's just,
that's fucking wild.
fucking gross.
And we're eating that shit.
And we're eating that shit. Fucking, we probably had it today. And we didn't even realize it.
Yep.
you know. But it's fucking wild, some of that shit, dude. There's another thing I was trying to think about that I saw, or Amy told me about. It was something crazy, but it was I forgot what kind of food it was, but there was like some recall. Maybe it was in Cheerios. There was like either a recall or investigation, and they found Roundup, like the chemical that's in Roundup, in the cereal, and they tested it, and the FDA said, "Oh, it's an acceptable amount, an acceptable amount for us to eat Roundup." Like, you know what I mean? Like, what, why would there be anything that is acceptable?
But we can't have menthols.
Yeah, but you can't have menthol cigarettes or fucking, wintergreen chewing tobacco now, at least in California. But it's I don't know, man. That shit's kind of just weird to me.
It is weird.
Like, this world is really fucked up.
It's backwards.
It's really backwards, man. I don't know.
Just for the record, I do read the labels.
No, you fucking don't.
Yeah, I look for the stuff that has the most sugar in it.
Well, all right. Well, thanks for coming by.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Likewise.
Did you have fun? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Was it scary?
No, at first. I don't know why I was so nervous in the beginning.
Because you're a fat piece of shit. That's
Fuck you, stupid fucking cocksucker motherfucker.
Patrick Stewart.
Fucking Snacky Chan.
Oh. All right. Till next time.